boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Drink Champs motherfucking podcast. Make some noise! And when we started this show, we said we're going to continue with legends. We're going to, keep it legendary. And right now, we have one of the world's famous DJs, one of the world's best producers, behind the scenes of touching every top tier artist has had to go through this man's school, has had to be in a session with him, had to be schooled by him. He's done countless hit records, a sneaker king. Right now, we are talking about the legendary DJ Clark Kent. Make some noise! And we also have the homie who owns 3,600 pairs of sneakers. His closet smells like Nike.
Like a Nike store?
Adidas and New Balance. I've seen him on the internet countless times. A lot of people call themselves sneaker kings, but nobody's a sneaker king like my man Maya. He's in the building. Make some goddamn noise. And it is hot here, goddammit. It is hot, goddammit. This is what Drink Champs is. We are hip hop. Remember old D&D studio?
You do not have to explain.
D&D never had AC. I don't remember D&D having AC.
I don't think it ever did.
I don't remember it having what is it called? The termite people, like
exterminators.
Exterminator neither. They never had an exterminator at D&D. Big up Premier, goddammit, for keeping hip hop. We just had Premier and Pete Rock on here.
Classic
but look,
episode.
before we get into here, we started this thing saying that we wanted to keep legends and hip hop alive. Today marks our first episode we ever dropped, March 25th. We don't know when we were dropping this episode, but March 25th was our first episode.
This is our anniversary.
We hardly didn't know what we were doing.
But with my boy too.
And
with our boy.
What's that?
With Joe.
That's
Joe,
right.
yeah.
That's
With
right.
our boy.
That's right. I should call Joe.
Give me your fucking phone, didn't I?
Now look, Clark. This is how they pour in Barry. You getting that, Rich? Make sure you get that good.
Slow motion.
This is how they pour in Paris, nigga. Be seen. I'm calling it be seen. So, Clark, I want you to take us to the beginning. The beginning
of what?
Of the career. Like, what did you
Act
start?
like you don't know him right now. You
You
gotta
can't act like you like me and you.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm interviewer-y. It makes sense. It makes sense. So Clark, so did you start as a producer first, or you started as a DJ?
I started as a DJ. I'm a DJ first.
Okay.
1,000%. Like I don't even know. Yeah, I'm a DJ first. That's it.
Okay.
Everything that I do is based off of me being a DJ first.
Okay. And who was the person you looked up to as a DJ?
I would probably, if I had to say the most, I would say Larry Levan. But before that, the first person I actually would say I looked up to as a DJ, or I looked at and went like, he's the guy, was Grandmaster Flowers. What's wrong?
They're gonna say Grandmaster Flash.
No, Grandmaster Flowers.
Grandmaster Flowers.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Nah,
I gotta
man,
be
I can't
honest.
in front of me.
That's 39 years old.
That's cool.
Yeah, tell us who he is.
Yeah, put us
Right,
on.
he's the legend in Brooklyn.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Big up Grandmaster Flowers.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. So, Clark, you got to meet Biggie early on.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was cool because you have to remember all of his OGs was my mans. On and Just and all of the guys that were older than him.
First off, we gotta give a toast, man. Toast to you for surviving this nasty ass game for as long as you have been and out here still relevant. So salute to you, Clark.
Thank you, brother.
But continue. So the big, go ahead.
Yeah, so all of his OGs was my mans.
Right.
Yeah, I'm older than him. I was older than him, and I was also always around Puff and them. So meeting him I knew he was a dope MC. There was nothing confusing about it.
Now you met him early on. You met him like the Mr. C days.
Yeah, I met him then. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I met him earlier.
Okay, and
Earlier than the record deals. Like when he went to
he was on the corner just
when
spitting?
he was on Stretching Noriega, Stretching Bobbito. Like I knew who he was at that point.
Now, sky's the limit. You did that, correct?
Yes, I did.
That wasn't the first joint you did for Big, right? What was
That's
the
the
first?
Mafia stuff
that
too.
would be the first joint I did that was his record, but he was on Junior Mafia records that I produced. I executive produced the album with him. We did that together.
Okay, we're gonna go back to that, but sky's the limit. One of my favorite Bigs.
Thank you, brother. And today is 20.
This,
It's 20
today
years.
is the
20th anniversary.
Life After Death,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
And let's make some noise for that.
crazy.
Okay. Anybody smoking? Yeah. This is how we do it on Drink Champs. The cameraman even smoke.
That
Fuck
fucking horn. I'm gonna choke your man with the horn, B. I'm choking him.
So sky's the limit. Now, Big calls you and say he wants a beat, or Puff calls you, or how does this happen?
We were on tour.
Okay.
And he goes, let's start. He wants to make records for Junior Mafia. And he goes, and when we come back, when we go home, when we come back, just, bring some music. So I brought some music. And it was on the bus. And we were going through tracks for Junior Mafia, and he heard it, and he wanted it for himself.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
And then?
Y'all
went straight to the studio? Or?
Nah, actually, like I said, we were working on Junior Mafia's, the idea to Junior Mafia's album. We didn't even have a really set plan that this was gonna go down. It was, I want to make an album on Junior Mafia.
Hold on. Mr. Lee, what's up, man? We recorded. There's no Simple Lemonade?
Skip it.
Clark is very Hollywood. We got to get him Simply
Hollywood?
Lemonade.
Hollywood.
Nah, we don't got Simply Lemonade.
Hollywood?
Look, this is dope. On the podcast.
Hold up.
No, just listen. But if they don't got Simply Lemonade, what you
just get him Tropicana.
Lemonade, man.
Just lemonade. Just lemonade. And Fiji water.
Please.
Fiji water with the red top.
No.
I'm fucking with him. He's Dominican. Give me back. So
that's your man who was driving?
Yeah.
He's the fucking best, yo.
Mr. Lee.
Yo, he's the best.
Big up Mr. Lee. So you do Sky's the Limit.
No, like I said, we were on tour, and I brought him some music back when we went back on tour, and he heard it. He said he wanted it. And I thought he actually was saying he wanted it for Junior Mafia, but then we figured out that he didn't want it for Junior Mafia at all. He wanted it for himself, and I kind of was like, well, you can't have it because one, I had given it to Ock.
What?
Yeah, it was Ock's. It was Ock's beat.
I think Ock did tell me that. And I told him he's a liar. Damn! I remember him telling me that story. And I told him you're lying.
You know what's crazy? If a story involves you, me, and Ock, you never call him a liar.
Yeah, I know.
You should never. Come on,
I know. That's very true. It's very true. I'm now that I think about it.
Come on, Poppy.
And you know Clark is Panamanian.
Yeah.
Don't turn the corner.
Yes, he's Panamanian.
No, wait.
Yeah, you're gonna start repping your Latino side.
Don't turn the corner.
We're gonna force you to start repping your Latino. You and Fabulous. We're gonna make y'all.
He came with his guard up.
None of these niggas know that your name is Poppy.
Yeah,
they don't know.
Most of them.
You're supposed to call him Poppy. What are you talking about? This is not Noriega.
It's okay.
You know this is not N.O.R.E, right?
That's right. That's right. Let's make some noise for that. God damn it. So was you there when Sky's the Limit was recorded?
Half of it. I recorded the beat, and then it went to what you call it? It went to Puff's studio, and then it came back with the vocals, and then it went back again because he was like he's gonna put 112 on it because he had did the hook by himself at first, and then it went back to get 112, and then it came back to the studio where I was at and I mixed it.
Wow.
But he was there for the mix and everything. He was,
So now let me flip and bounce it on you. You also knew Tupac as well.
Yeah.
You knew early Tupac.
Yeah.
Describe that. Like describe the difference from early Tupac to the Tupac that people know.
Like the Digital Underground Tupac.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Digital Underground, he was being who he was in Digital Underground. He was dancer, sometimes rapper, and hype man. He was a happy-go-lucky guy.
Right. And did you meet the Death Row Tupac?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's describe it. I know you talking to me.
But
it's
he
like,
didn't just
you know
change
what
from
it is?
that.
Clark is like he looking at me like, nigga, but now it ain't about me. It's about for the listeners.
But he didn't
I'm
just
sorry,
change
Clark.
from Death Row. He changed after the incident with the cops, I think, also.
Nah, I mean it was a big difference.
No. Definitely after Death Row, it's a different Tupac.
It was a change.
But I'm saying from Digital Underground Pac.
It wasn't the change that I'm asking Clark. You know what I'm saying? The change like from Digital Underground Tupac to Death Row Tupac
totally
is a
different.
drastic change.
Well, there's
So
a
that's what I'm
drastic
asking.
change because you're skipping a whole section of when he made records. Like he made records before he became Death Row. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Brenda's Got a Baby.
Holla If You Hear Me.
Holla If You Hear Me.
From my
If My
homies,
Homies
Strictly
Call.
from my homies. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was making records that were socially good and relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brenda's Got a Baby is like amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So there was some things that were happening way before he became Death Row, and he was being a rapper. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Juice, they say that Bishop role changed him. Some people would say that.
A lot of people would say that. I mean, but he was acting in that role, and
they say he stayed Bishop after that.
It's not that. I think what he surrounded himself, kind of
like the people he was around.
Yeah, I think the people that he got around,
right,
kind of let him fall into the Bishop character, maybe,
right.
and then he was trying to emulate the guys he got around, probably,
right.
You know,
now,
I mean, and then you know, I mean, if you got tough guys around you, you might try to act tough.
Right. What's Clark Kent's favorite time in hip hop?
My favorite time in hip hop?
Yeah.
In hip hop or rap? That's a two.
I would like that.
That's dope that you said it that way too.
2-part question then.
Okay, well, my favorite time in hip hop is the whole 45 years that it's been happening. You know what I'm saying? Of hip hop. Okay. Yeah, the whole life of hip hop is my favorite because I grew up in it. I'm a part of it, and like I don't think it's anywhere close to done. It's a culture. It's the culture and the way that we live. Culture is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like rap isn't a way of life. Rap is a music that lives within the culture. So it lives within the way of life that we live. So if you ask me my favorite time in rap is when niggas could actually rhyme.
Like what time period we talking?
I would have
like
to say
mid-90s,
I would have to
early
say
90s?
from the Message
Oh, there you go.
to from the Message to I don't know. The best rhymers were around in the 90s, but I mean, when you heard the Message, it kind of changed what people were willing to speak about. And the funny part is that verse that Melly Mel said in the Message is on Melly Mel's first record. And nobody caught that. Melly Mel's
he reused that verse?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, I thought everybody knew that though.
Nah.
But it's on Super Rapping.
Wow.
Child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. It's on the end of Super Rapping. And then he used it on the Message again.
Did you see Melly Mel on the We show recently? He said he's better than Jay-Z. He gotta relax.
I mean, he's better at Jay-Z doing what?
No,
you know what I'm saying? That's a good question.
No,
No, you know what? When people say things, you gotta ask them in what context they're saying it.
That's real.
And you know what I'm saying? Because I could say I'm better than Jay-Z. And then the problem is most people will walk away thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? He can't rap. Instead, I can go, DJing.
All right.
And then what you gonna say? What's he gonna say?
Good point, but I don't think that's what Melly Mel meant.
Jay-Z, you can't. But I'm saying.
A great point, Clark.
I mean, you know what?
Yeah.
Melly Mel's also
But I think-
an ill bodybuilder.
Yeah, but he ain't talking about fighting. They were talking about
What
lyrics.
did fighting have to do with bodybuilding?
No, I mean just bodybuilding automatically. I think fighting. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, but I think that's dope. I think that as long as you're an MC, you should think that you're the best.
Absolutely.
But sometimes you gotta have reality hit you. Like you know what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day.
MC shouldn't have reality hit him. Rappers should have reality hit him.
Okay, come on, Diallo B, get your camera out, man. Come on, man. Why you wet? It's raining. Oh, great! It shut down Fast and Furious. So, Mayor, what is your favorite time in hip hop?
Oh man, late '80s, early '90s. I mean, I go back. I had my hands in Club SOs back in the day.
Yeah, Club SOs, man.
Yeah, I was one of the many guys that had a little taste of Club SOs back in the day. So, Jay-Z 22-2s, Club SOs.
I remember one of my dudes from Left Rack, they had a chick, and Jay-Z and Big came in that night, and they took my man's chick in the Club SOs.
And that would happen at Club SOs.
And they came in with just them, too. It was just Jay-Z and Biggie. I was like, damn, like, we should have jumped them or something.
Here's a thought. If they walked in and took this dude's chick, it wasn't his chick.
No, it wasn't. It was like a bitch they just met at the club. But still,
wasn't his
you know,
chick.
we gigged on this nigga for weeks.
He probably deserved that.
It was Jay. It was Big and Jay.
I mean, that movement was
But
crazy.
Club SOs was crazy. Where's that Moe?
Oh, look, we got a portable AC.
We got AC?
We got a little
Clark Kent,
size.
yeah.
Wait, is that gonna make
Open another
noise?
bottle. Open another bottle, Boris.
over there to see what's up. It shouldn't make so much crazy noise.
Yeah, but that Club SOs movement was crazy. I mean,
Yes.
you had Jay with the 22-2s, Maria Davis, Mad Wednesdays. That was one of the illest parties we ever had. Maria Davis every Wednesday was legend. That was a legendary party. I'm one of the few guys that seen Clark buy 35 bottles and couldn't walk out the club.
Close the door. Close the door. Word.
Yeah, I seen
lot of
Clark buy
champagne.
35 bottles and couldn't walk out the club.
Right.
But
Clark
I mean,
Kent trying to be modest right now.
He's being real modest right now. But I'm here for this. I'm here.
Wait, what's happening?
You're one of the greatest DJs on the planet, brother.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
And we gonna respect that tonight. night. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, Junior Mafia shot the Get Money video.
Get Money,
part of the
yeah.
Get Money video was shot at Club S.O.
Right.
And that was cool. I mean, they just walked up to the club one Wednesday afternoon with a couple dollars and was like, yo, we shooting for the whole day. All right, cool. Let's make it happen. So, you know, to see shit like that happen all the time was crazy. But I mean,
how did you become a sneaker king?
I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, man. Like
collecting sneakers?
No, I got into sneakers when my mom's bought me a pair of Skippies, man. You know, remember the Skippies? They're $1.99. So it wasn't a Skippy really. It was a shoe called the Mark V.
Right.
And my government name is Mark. So I thought I was the coolest motherfucker on the planet because I had my name on the shoe. I went back to the block, got laughed off the block. Was like, nah, you wear Skippies, da 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 da. And after that, whatever I had to do, whether I was robbing money from my grandfather, sweeping floors to buy sneakers, it started from there. At 10 years old, I vowed that shit would never happen again.
And then you, Clark, how did you become? Because I'll tell you what, one of my boys right now, like, you know, because we be saying Khaled and Fat Joe is cheating. Like we say.
Oh, Clark got a cheat code too.
Yeah, we be
Clark
saying
got a cheat.
that.
Yeah. We
You know
all
what I'm
cheat
saying?
What's the cheat code?
It's like,
he got a cheat code.
Explain.
Let me ask.
But when I asked my boy said he's probably the only guy in the world that could tell Fat Joe and DJ Khaled to relax. So my boy said about you.
Respectfully, it's probably true, but you know what I'm saying, if we say Khaled, yeah, the answer would be yes. There's no argument to that. He could say that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but
yeah.
with Joe, it'll be a you never know on any day. You know what I'm saying?
I went to high school with Joe. Like Joe had sneakers in Morris High School.
Cause you from the Bronx?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah. My lunchroom was Fat Joe and Law Finesse.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
But I went to Joe went to Morris for a year, and of course he got kicked out.
Right.
And not for nothing, I'm a little salty. You got a TS chain and I don't. I know Joe for a long time.
What is it?
I gotta let it rest. I gotta let it rest.
Relax.
Gotta let it relax.
I'm a little salty.
Relax.
You gotta relax.
Yo, salute the 1 year.
Yes.
And on your 1 year show, you and Joe was talking about sneakers.
Hey, we
And
talking
my
about
name got
sneakers.
mentioned.
Oh, that's
Yes,
crazy.
And a year later, I'm here.
Yes.
So that's crazy.
That's good.
Name got mentioned by Joe,
Yeah.
and Joe, if he's being honest,
Right.
he'd mention me too.
No, he did say, he says you're a
There
sneaker
it
king.
is. And look who I bring with me.
Yes, and you bring the other sneaker. This is real shit. I don't think you've never been on a podcast.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, we got actually we're doing a podcast on Joe about sneakers. So he's gonna have his own podcast called Just for Kicks.
I need to be the co-host. I need to be the co-host.
I was gonna say you brothers should have your own joint. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we
like,
pitching.
he's gotta be Joe.
Okay, then let's do that. Let's do that.
Gotta be
Let's
Joe.
do that.
Me, I don't have the no. Fuck
I just
no.
gotta try. I mean, yo, do you know I've been trying to get Fat Joe high for 15, 18 years that I knew him. And the other day he had a toothache. And we had Mr. Childs, and I'm smoking a vapor pen, and I just passed it to him, and he hit it, and I was just like, I can't even say nothing. Like everybody's talking and shit, they acting like it's normal, and he's like, he looks at the whole table, he goes, no, nobody see this fucking guy's face. He's so happy. I just stood there, you know, I've been passing your blood for 18 years. And
I never smoked weed a day in my life.
Never smoked weed.
Never.
I only tried it once.
Tried it once?
Yeah, and I thought it was
He's about
overrated.
to say
You thought it was overrated?
Way
I felt the same
overrated.
way.
I tried it once. You're like,
Let's
try
keep
it
you-
again, right? You're trying to make me try it again.
No. I know you got to get that money tonight. But now let's stay there on a sneaker thing. So, how did you start this fetish? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, when
Because you're like the first guy to have a pair of Nikes. The first DJ I know.
I don't know if that's like I would say Bobito had them, but like he's not like considered the DJ the way I'm considered a DJ. So, I mean I guess with a release, the first guy with a release would probably be either me or Bobito, yeah.
Wow.
When it comes to the rap game or whatever, the DJ thing, definitely.
And is it true that you try to wear just one sneaker every day? Like a different
since
sneaker?
2004.
Since 2004? Every day you switch up a different sneaker?
Yeah. Actually, I'm on my second pair today.
Your second pair just for
Today,
today.
yeah.
Do I dare look down at
No,
your feet?
it don't matter. I'm light today, man. I'm light.
Ooh, okay, I got those. I don't know what it is.
You probably don't have these though. But you probably don't have these.
I got the acronyms on.
Those are the original?
Nah, these are the ones that came out about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, I ain't got those.
Right. You got the new ones
I
that
got
just
the new
came out
ones. Yeah,
around
yeah, I ain't
Thanksgiving.
got
Right.
those.
That's the 2013 release.
Yeah.
So how do you keep y'all shit fresh? How do you keep your
If you
shit?
wear brand new pair of sneakers, they gonna be fresh.
They gonna be all right.
Look, Fiji, look, baby. We got you, baby. You know what I'm
Mr. Lee,
saying?
you got the wrong one. You didn't
know
get the
what I'm
red
saying?
cap.
He the only nigga that called me Poppy. But so now, Clark.
Okay, like I was, you asked me about how
please.
I was a kid and around my way, which Crown Heights, Brooklyn. The older dudes who had girls.
Had kids.
No. Girls. We would always like look up to the guys, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm like 8 and I'm looking at a guy who's 16, 17, the first thing I'm trying to figure out is how did he get the girls? And we always thought his sneakers looked new. But he was older, so he's supposed to have better sneakers than a kid who's 8, but we didn't register that because there was no fathers around, so we looked at them like big brothers who kind of guided. Right. Or big uncles who guided. And if they were fresh, we wanted to be fresh. So we just wanted our sneakers new. And that started like when I was 9. First time I made some money, I bought sneakers.
I think me too.
That's hood shit.
But I'm not like kings like y'all. Y'all take this shit serious.
That's a choice.
Because
you got the money.
I'm like, what is it called?
Because you have the money. I'm saying you have the money.
I'm the pawn.
Don't walk
y'all
away from that. We're talking about the fact that you have the money.
Relax. Let's relax. We're trying to
I was going to double back to that. So when you got that 5 G's and you signed, you went sneaker shopping or not?
I actually went Averex shopping.
You bought
and Gore-Tex.
Okay. You went and bought Gore-Tex.
So
you went to the AV store downtown, Cockpit.
Yeah, out to the AV, the shit across the street from Stretch Armstrong. Shit. Yeah, that's definitely the truth. So look now, this is basically shot time. This is when we take a shot of your preference. This is a part of the show.
What the fuck is going
your
on
preference.
here?
That's why
this shit happen on every show?
Yeah.
You ever watch the show?
I'm an avid listener, yes.
It happens.
Let me tell you how this goes down.
Yo,
I'm going to drink Tiger Ball right now.
Because you know why?
The first half is a calm.
You know what I did? I actually, you know, because you're my friend, so I actually look at the other interviews, and I want to be the exact opposite of every other interview you ever did. And I want to just ask you about hip hop, as opposed to just ask you personal stuff. We'll get like to little things, but I want to ask you in general hip hop because you're a hip hop king, and we gotta acknowledge that. We gotta respect that.
I truly appreciate that.
And that's what this show is about. I don't know if you actually know is, I don't know if this is the reason why it works because they quote unquote call me a legend, and for a legend to sit on the chair and always respect another legend, I guess that's humbling to certain people, and I want to continue that because for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember Clark coming to the War Report session, and I'm having a rhyme. My rhyme was like 36 bars, and he was like, "Relax." He was like, "Yo, this is not how you rhyme. You can't have the bars like that. You got to break that up." And I would just rhyme. I just never knew how to like. I never made a 16-bar verse at that time. Like it just didn't register to me. I just wrote until I couldn't write no more, and then that was a verse. So whether that was 24 bars or 36 or 40 fucking 2, that to me that was
long
a verse.
freestyle.
I remember Clark coming in the studio and saying, "Hold on, homie, hold on, you went too crazy. Break that up." And I didn't know what he meant. He broke it up. Had the chicks from SWV come. I never met like
nice.
I was mad. What is that shit called?
You were starstruck?
Starstruck. But then she couldn't sing. Let's keep it real.
Right.
Which one?
Which one?
I don't remember which one.
I think
it was either Lily or it wasn't Taj. I think it was
one of them
Lily.
could sing.
I think
for
it was
sure.
Lily. Nah, Taj.
It wasn't the main
Taj
one.
and Coco could sing.
But I remember that.
Wait, does
and
this
I remember
sound
I
bad?
being so disappointed.
No, it's not that they can't sing. It's just that it wasn't working that day.
The
It
groove,
wasn't
the
right.
beat wasn't
They
the
wasn't on it that day.
So then
Why you being politically correct? If she can't sing, she can't sing.
No, I'm not saying that she can't sing. I'm saying that day it wasn't working on the song.
On the melody.
Yeah, she couldn't catch it.
But
and then I brought Naked.
I remember. Yep, you brought Naked. But so describe that. Describe that session for me. For you, yeah.
This is War Report.
That's how I describe. This is War Report. You didn't know Clark was on it?
Okay. You got to give some pretense to it. I knew you from before.
Of course.
Like everybody needs to know. Like it wasn't like I just walked up and I just was like, nah, that's not what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It was more like, okay, I knew him all the time, and it was, yo, Clark, we need to join. I'm like, you know, you my nigga, whatever. And then Capone went away, and I was like, fuck, I can't do a joint with him without Pone, because you know both of them is my niggas, right? And so then it was like, well, he heard a beat that he liked, and it was a decision that he made, and he was gonna do the whole song by himself. And that's where we got in there, and it was just this 48 bars of rhyming, and I was like, dude. And my thing was, the track was too pretty for him to be rhyming all crazy on it, and I'm just like, the rhymes are fine. It's just you have to move some around. Like, can you stop for a second? Let me stick a hook in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I remember it just like that.
If you ask me, what was that like? I'm gonna say it was perfect because you let me produce.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I did.
And
So he wasn't fighting you on it.
nah, but I think
Well,
the reason why he didn't fight me is because I was already
Right.
I had already made enough records for him
Right.
to go, I trust him. See,
Right.
back in the days, you got trusted if you produced some records.
Right,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? And he
Right.
trusted me. And like
He was the
it-
first producer apartment for He was the first producer who told me that. Most producers would just let me rhyme.
Yeah, they just let 'em do
like if you listen to
And then what? Chop it up later?
No, if you listen
No.
to Bloody Money, listen to Bloody Money. One verse is 36
Yeah.
bars, bro. The other one is 24. It doesn't make sense in any other place.
How did you take that when he told you though? Like you was like
No, I wanted to
cool?
learn.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn. I sat back like as a student, and I seen him produce, like he said.
And he already had the respect
It was
for you,
dope.
like you said,
It was
it was
dope for
mutual-
me.
yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead, continue.
But I like again, I think the times were different then. It wasn't I'm gonna give you a beat. You know what it was? I wasn't
back
hyped.
then we made records together.
Right, hands-on.
In the
It was very
studio
hands-on.
Not
together.
only that, but like dudes who never had a record, like who never sold a record, they'll give you a beat and just walk away and be like, "Yes, I'm on the album," and
They got
not
a
say,
placement.
"Well, what does that song sound like?"
Right.
Or is it a song? Or are people gonna remember that shit? Are they gonna care later? So if you've made a record, you know what I'm saying, you start to care differently. So I just wanted him to have a song that had a feeling that you, when you walked away from listening to the whole album, you might be like, "Oh, that's my favorite record. That's my favorite record," but you'll never forget that he made Closer to This Paper. You'll never forget it when you listen to the album because it's the one song on the album. That song's
Woo, that's good hip hop right there. That's the gods of hip hop. That's okay. That's the gods of hip hop talking to us, guys. Come on, pour some more wet. Let's go.
With that said,
Let's
pass
get
some
the
more
shots.
wet. Pass some more.
Yeah, let's get the shots going. Mr. Lee, can you help? No, I don't like your heavy hand. I got a cold Ciroc in there.
do we wipe this up?
Yeah.
We got paper towel here?
We got interns. What
Anthem Studios.
Yo, where the interns at, bro?
Where the interns at?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have such a
right.
They're in the green room.
Cold Ciroc. Here, can you pour shots of this one?
Cold
You
Patron.
want
Cold
shots of
Patron.
this?
Yes,
Yo,
cold.
Patron,
Hey, you get cold Patron for Clark. God damn it.
So then, give me my bottle. That's
I forgot. I go
Here,
ahead.
this is you.
Thank
Give me
God.
aguardiente.
Thank God I changed my flight.
Right. You
Pass me
Ciroc, cold
aguardiente.
Ciroc.
I'll take I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
Yo,
here.
y'all niggas doing like this.
Shout to Puff, Cold Ciroc. Let's
Yeah,
go.
cold Ciroc. Yeah, big up the
Paco, pass it for me right there.
God damn it. That non-recoupable shit we about
Where the
to
shot glasses
pull off.
at?
Pick him up.
Crank that up right there.
God damn it.
Where the spilling?
Yeah, this
there.
is shot
All over.
time. Niggas gave me the filthiest
You guys
shot
see
glass.
shot glasses
God
over
damn it, I'm in. I ain't even
Yeah,
washing
there's some
this
shot
out.
glasses right
Let me
there.
get.
This
I'm
is
the
for
first
the one.
person in
And you know
Colombia.
what? And you know what
Am I
else?
the first person in action?
Right.
And you know
No,
what
of
else?
course not. No.
Oh, okay.
This year is the 20th anniversary of the War Report.
Wow.
June will be, because we dropped it June 1997.
June 97.
I was busy.
So
Busy.
this year is real. And 2017 feel like 1998 to me, man.
So that's-
we are having fun. We doing it all over. You got a shot, Mayor? I ain't
Not
pass
yet,
you?
not yet.
You got
Pass
a
me a
glass?
shot
I got
glass
some
right there.
shot glasses
Yeah.
right there. I'm
So
good.
who's pouring? Oh, I gotta pour mine.
Pour for
Right
yourself.
there,
we
bro.
don't want we don't want, you know what I mean? You're a legend, goddammit. We see you with your wedding ring on. I wore mine, so I knew you was gonna wear yours.
No, you
That's
said
married, nigga.
No,
That's
what
what
you
you
said?
are?
No,
Shout
you
out to y'all
said.
married guys.
Wait, you said I wore mine because I knew you were
That's
gonna
what I'm saying. It's like,
That's a shot so our wives can hear this and be like, there's some good niggas.
When you are
There's some good niggas. There's some good niggas. Clark, you supposed to
that's horrible. That's horrible. That was horrible, man.
that was
like,
fucking
exactly.
disgusting.
I can't back you up on
man, that
that.
was
one,
the
bro.
other side.
No,
That was
my
you supposed to be like a
I
call.
can't fuck with you on
Yeah,
that
I
one
wore
right
mine.
there.
I knew you gonna have on
I knew-
yours.
Yeah, you
That was Lob City, bro.
Yeah.
That was Lob City.
There was a lob for
That was
me.
Lob City. You
That was
better-
Lob for me. That was Lob City, goddammit. And we got
definitely Lob
Patron for Clark Kent and motherfucking Mayor. Mayor's having a Ciroc.
Yeah,
You got
I got
Ciroc?
Ciroc. I got Ciroc.
Oh, no, wait for a
Wait,
shot.
can we get a shot of air conditioning?
Oh yeah, it's over here. It's over here. Was it fucking? Was the air conditioning?
Mr. Lee, this guy just
Fuck
gets
it.
that right there.
Bring it in for a little bit.
Fuck it, goddammit.
Trying to fix it, but.
Yeah, I'm so happy you're here, brother. You don't understand.
That's right, man.
Nah.
Drink champs, goddammit.
Nah, I'm happy.
Listen,
I'm happy the world gets to hear this. 'cause
We celebrate
Hey.
hip hop. Look at that. Look at that. Look,
I'm
Patron.
privy to this. I
First
hang out with
off,
this man
this
every
is how
day.
I knew Clark is a different type of person. I asked him what he drinking. He said Patron. People
Fiji.
who drink Patron, they like to go to the abyss. That's the bottom of the ocean. I respect you, goddammit. Yeah, all right now.
Let's
Fuck
go.
it. I feel him fair.
There you go.
Yo,
We feel the
salute,
plan.
Clark
Salute.
Kent,
go
Mayor,
downhill.
drink champs, goddammit.
Yes, sir.
Salute. Look, I got the biggest shot too. I see
You
y'all
definitely
niggas
do.
in foul.
No lemons.
Make some
Twin, what up, Twin?
Big up the DC Twin in the house. Goddamn it, you know we love you.
Yeah.
So Clark,
New chest hairs.
the Get Money beat.
I didn't do the Get Money beat. I mixed the Get Money record. What happened was DJ Easy LP.
You beat him up over that, right?
No,
What,
I
Easy
didn't.
LP?
My bad.
Where are you going right now?
No, I was just asking because
No,
was it over a phone conversation?
You talking about Easy LP?
He told you to turn down the beat and he was on the phone and then you snuffed him. It was something like that.
No.
I want to hear this one.
Yeah, man. It sounds like something happened.
I didn't hear this one.
Let that shot sink in.
Let the shot sink in.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
No.
As soon as you get the shot,
He start asking the
Don't deflect, bro. I never heard this story.
There's no backing up either.
Well,
nah, just
I was
so
around.
you know.
I was around then. I ain't hear that.
Just so you know, it wasn't over me. It was over. He was on the phone, and he was. I think it was either on or just or somebody was
Playing
talking
music.
to him, and
then somebody said,
somebody was like, I don't know who said turn the shit down
Turn
or
it
whatever,
down, yeah.
but. You know, then all of a
Big,
sudden he
I
got
heard
hit.
Big
All of a
said-
sudden he got hit with a drum machine.
you hit him with a drum.
Oh my God!
I didn't hit him with a drum machine.
Let's make
The drum machine just flew at him.
Yo, make some more noise. Come on, make some more noise. Yo,
I like Easy LP, man.
N.O.R.E.
My brother.
I like Easy LP.
I heard about this story.
N.O.R.E. I did not
Right.
hit him with a drum machine.
Right, but y'all
I
did.
didn't.
Okay.
We didn't have a beat.
you sound
little
like
bit.
Bill Clinton right now.
Here's what
Or
happened.
Bill Cosby.
We taking another shot?
Let's take another shot.
Yeah. Come on, I want
Let's
another
take
shot.
one more
Let's
shot.
take one more shot. Fuck it.
Listen, with all due
Let's go.
respect,
Let's do it.
you can take all the shots you fucking
No.
want to take.
Let me pour it on you, my brother. Let me pour it on you.
Mad on drink chance about shots.
Wait, I'm not mad. I'm saying something. I did not hit him with a machine.
Who did?
I think
So what did you hit him with?
There was a rough conversation about the fact that when I mixed the record, or when I was mixing the record, I was taking out the drums that he put on the record to just leave the loop by itself. Why is all the for?
This is deep.
That's what he does.
It's not deep. It's simple.
And I played myself.
And I think that's the way. I think there was a heated conversation because honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. I just know it was like wow, and I was like, what the fuck? And I think he got hit with a drum machine, something
think?
like that. I wasn't positive.
Fuck, I don't believe
It's no judge
I
in the
believe
room,
you in
man.
like every other thing, like in everything you ever mentioned, and like. But right now, this moment, you got the Brooklyn smirk on. Like you can't even take the Brooklyn smirk off. Like you can't even take another shot, Clark. God damn it.
Let me pour that for you. Where's your glass?
Fuck this shit.
Where's your glass? No. Where's your glass?
Listen to me. Stop.
I got you.
Yeah.
Stop
Come on.
for a second.
I'm the
You
official
gotta. We
pour.
celebrating Clark Kent tonight.
In the words of N.O.R.E, I'm the official pourer.
Yeah, pour her up.
Yeah,
And I
let's
seen
go.
you on a DJ yesterday. You had champagne. You killed the crowd. Yo, goddamn it, I'm still proud of you. Still out here relevant. Take another shot, goddamn it. Come on, we're gonna do it. Salute Clark Kent and motherfucking mayor.
Let's go, baby.
Goddamn
Let's
it.
go.
Salute.
Cheers.
It goes down like that.
Fighting.
I am not going to the party
It's a
tonight.
rock. It's the best liquor on the planet.
I'm
Just wanna
fighting.
throw that out there.
And Columbia White too.
That shot was way too much. So Clark. So it was
I
over
did
the
not.
You did not.
I did not hit Easy LP with a drum machine
Never.
at all. I had nothing to.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with it.
So you want to get off of that subject?
I'm
No,
saying
I'm
we can get
gonna
up-
text you tonight and tell you who did it.
No, but it's all good. Cause Easy LP is family as well.
Nah, that's what
But
I'm saying.
It
We're
was a
cool.
rumor that I
Nah.
heard. Because you know why I heard that rumor? Because they was telling me how Big was like a instigator. So because I used to instigate shit, and they was like, "Oh, you like Big? Big is an instigator." So that's how I actually got that story. But
I wouldn't say Big was an instigator. I would say Big was.
But he instigated the machine.
The ghost in the machine.
Just that.
oh my god!
That part.
This nigga's crazy.
I'm just asking.
Can I ask you about the rapper you slapped?
No, it's okay. It is okay.
I can ask you?
You can ask me. It's all right.
He'll tell you whatever.
Funny ass.
We probably already said it on here. It's okay. I'm like, you know what you did?
Yo, I want everybody to understand this. N.O.R.E. curved me when he first started doing the podcast.
No.
Yes. Wait. Remember, you hit me on Twitter,
And we
was
saw
like,
your revolt too.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, that was way later.
Oh, after that.
Yeah.
I want to.
You hit me on Twitter and was like, "Yo, we need to get you on the podcast," and I went, I don't know, son, because I know you, Poppy.
Right.
And you was like, yeah, forget it. No. You did. You wrote back. Yeah, forget it.
Oh, no.
Because I laughed. I was like, aha.
Nah.
I said, I don't know, because I know you, Poppy.
Okay,
and you wrote back.
Here's the crazy shit. Now, I'm a high nigga, so sometimes I answer somebody else thinking I'm answering somebody else. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's certain people that is like so much family to me that it's like you're one of those guys. Like I don't pressure you because I know that me and you gonna cross paths.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're gonna do it. And then I seen you did Rap Radar.
We almost did.
And when I seen you did Rap Radar,
RMC.
We almost did RMC.
I said they don't know how to get it out of him. Like that's a great pause. It's great. What they do is what they do. But what we do is we celebrate hip hop. We celebrate moments.
Okay, let's
we celebrate the Palladium.
Because
wasn't you there?
You celebrating?
Wasn't you there?
You trying to celebrate someone getting hit with a drum machine and add it on me?
You brought up the
he
drum machine,
celebrates some
I
weird
did
shit
not.
too.
You brought up me having an issue with fucking Easy LP. I didn't have it because
nobody know that.
The drum machine, though.
Yo, but that's such
No, I'm telling you what actually happened. Because
that's such a classic hip hop story. Because y'all was so intricate in the Junior Mafia album
Absolutely.
together. You know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't know that.
You need to know that.
Like 3 is my lucky number, so we're gonna do one more shot. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, continue. I just want to throw that out there. My Panama!
Nah, keep
My guy's Bing Bong.
Yeah, man, what's next?
The best Panamanian DJ in the world. Make some noise!
Yes, sir.
And Fab is the best Dominican rapper in the world. Make some noise for that as well. My job is to get people who are half Latino, like Joel Santana.
Well, I'm
Fabulous.
I'm whole.
You hold. You
speak
I'm
Spanish at all?
100% Panamanian.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And I'm embarrassed by
But that's
that.
crazy.
But wait.
I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. I speak fluent Spanish.
I always say that I'm embarrassed by that.
It's never
My
too
mom
late to
was a
learn.
diplomat to the UN, so she was here.
that's
She had to
dope.
speak English all the time. So when we came here, we learned English.
Now, Clark Kent is the man.
This was the smartest thing I did.
You're internationally known, right?
Are we going
Brooklyn niggas know you.
Let me pour your shot, brother.
But people in Brooklyn know that Clark is a certain way. You go through Clark, you will get somewhere. These people come to you. These people come to you and they say they got an artist named Jaz-o. And Jaz-o tells you they have an artist named Jay-Z. What was your first impression of that?
Well, I didn't get told that there's an artist named Jaz-o. I knew Jaz-o because he was working with Fresh Gordon.
Because wasn't Jaz-o down with Stetsasonic?
Nah, Jaz-o was down with Fresh Gordon. He was down with Fresh Gordon.
Stetsasonic is from Marcy.
Nah.
No, I'm bugging.
I don't know if any of the sets
My
is
hip hop
from.
card is being questioned right now?
Yeah.
Drunk facts.
You can't ask Brooklyn questions. Don't do that.
I'm definitely not Brooklyn qualified. I apologize.
But
okay, continue.
Yeah, Jaz-o was my man already, and Jaz-o used to produce Chad, who lived up the block from me, Chad Elliott. Fresh Gordon was one of my good friends, and they used to work together on records and producing other people and such. And Jazz was like, "Yo, you gotta hear my man." This was like forever ago, and it was Jake. And I was in my.
But who said you gotta hear my man?
Jaz-o. But the thing is, like, when you knew Jazz, you felt like Jazz was like the best thing in the whole world. In Brooklyn, he was untouchable.
Wow.
Like, for real, if you really knew and you listened to rhymes a certain way, like, he was really untouchable. And then he brings this dude who's as good as him, but has a little more swagger to him.
But not back then. Did you know?
Back then.
Back then he had a little more swagger.
Before Hawaii 5-0 and all that?
No, on Hawaiian Sophie.
Hawaiian Sophie,
it was already known. On
Drunk facts.
He said Hawaii 5-0. Shout out to Hawaii 5-0.
I didn't know what he said.
Hawaii 5-0.
I just was trying to hold him down. I was trying to hold him down.
It was close enough. It's a drunk fact.
I'm not sure where he is going right now, but it's okay.
Okay,
it was a soundtrack. Hawaii 5-0.
It wasn't a soundtrack. Yo, you got people listening to you, man. You got to keep the facts,
They
man.
know our humor.
Okay. Yeah, so Jazz was like, you got to hear my man. I hear his man. His man is L.
Right.
So when I got my first job at a record company, now in between these times, because Jazz is my man, there was a bunch of times that he did shows, and he would call me like, "Yo, DJ for me at the show," and Jay would be there, so I would get to hear these two rhyme all the time, and I always thought to myself, like, these like might be the two best motherfuckers in the whole world.
Wow.
So you know, time goes on, I get this job. I get a job at Atlantic Records. I think at day 1.5, I was like, where's Jay-Z? Where's Jazz? Where's Jay-Z? Where's Jazz? I found Jazz first, and Jazz was like, I gotta find Jay-Z. And then Shirt King Fade.
Wait, Shirt King's from Queens?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
You wanted to say that, right?
Of course I did.
Well, who's that? Because I don't know, and so listeners ain't gonna know.
Fade is one of the Shirt Kings.
But
His name was Funky Fade.
Now, Shirt Kings was like a very popular place in the Coliseum Mall in Jamaica, Queens.
Right.
That is like, you go
y'all gotta understand, not everybody's from New York, so y'all gotta explain this.
I got you.
With all due respect, if we're saying Shirt Kings, and he can agree Shirt Kings, anybody who listens to this, if you go on Google and you hit up Shirt Kings, you'll know who Shirt Kings is.
Right.
And you'll be learning something that was important in hip-hop at that time.
Yeah.
Shirt Kings were important. Funky Fade and Nike was super important in hip-hop, and they were a part of the thing that we were doing. They were making graffiti shirts and shirts with characters, and anybody who was doing anything hip hop at that precise moment tried to get a Shirt King shirt. There was a bunch of people who were
they were
scared to go to the mall. There was a bunch of people
we
who
were
were
seeing
scared to go to
airbrush
the mall
shirts
to
at that
get
time.
one.
They were airbrushing shirts back then.
They were that.
They were legend. Nah, they were legend.
Yeah, they were legend.
legendary.
Like people would take pictures and like in front of the.
So when we were seeing that in other cities, they were emulating them.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, if you seen any D-boy with a big fat Dookie Road chain, they had a character on the shirt that was Shirt Kings.
If you were seeing anything hip hop in any other city, they were trying to duplicate shit that we had already done. Not that we were doing shit that we had already done. Like, we built hip hop, and then we let everybody else fuck
When you say New York.
Yeah. Well,
No,
that's all I
absolutely.
could possibly be talking about.
No,
New York.
absolutely. But I mean, it evolved and it changed, and each city did its own part of it.
Understood, but they couldn't
evolution
do
of hip-hop,
anything that they did if we didn't have this foundation of shit that they worked from. There would be no rap if there was no hip hop.
Well, no, that's
in the
obvious. Yeah, that's obvious.
I just want to say, I want to say it like that so that when you look at somebody else and you see it in another city, it kind of has
Or another
context.
country.
Or another country, it has context that it came from this thing.
No, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
No, but on some fan shit, what made you? And I'm privy to all these stories already because I've been around you forever. What did you hear from Jay that made you say that these two are going to be the best in New York?
Because you know why? This is the reason why.
I want to know what you heard.
Man, and I'm the same thing as this question, because I remember you talking about Jay when everybody was like, Clark is crazy.
I'm gonna make him tell another story after this one. But go ahead.
Go ahead. So reiterating when he asked, like, what made you see?
What did you hear? Like, she was crazy.
Because I know you and Dame Dash can't really get along because y'all egos, y'all.
That's funny you say that because Dame is really my man.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? He's my man.
Dope.
You know he's my man. You know what I'm saying? He's my man.
Yeah.
I can't say anything negative about him. I can't, even if I try, the things that I would say, it would be negative between me and him, and to the world, it would be like, but y'all are friends, so it's supposed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I could say negative about him, Mayor, who's my ace, people would go, well, y'all are friends, it's supposed to be that way. We fight and don't talk for a year and a half, but he's still my nigga. Like, no one would know we was fighting. We'd be some, no, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, he's gonna try. Okay.
We're sitting on the shots.
I don't care how many.
The shots. Also, I forgot.
There you go.
I forgot.
Yo, you know what?
Salute the Clark Kent.
Wait.
20-year anniversary.
Wait. Sit down for a second.
I'm sorry.
Relax.
Relax.
Okay?
Stop spitting 36. Relax.
Here's what we're gonna do while we're here.
Okay.
If you ask me a question, I'm gonna finish the answer, my nigga.
I know.
So, what was the question?
What did I see? I want to know what made. What did you hear from Jay?
Why are you fucking interviewing?
I know.
That's good.
I know what they want to hear.
That's good.
Let me live.
Okay.
I'm interviewing.
If you don't want to talk to him for a year after this, that's on y'all.
That's right.
I'm interviewing my podcast interview with Fat Joe. I'm putting my work in. Come on.
I like to give context to answers. So, when I was growing up, when everybody looked and they saw Melly Mel rap, and they thought this motherfucker's the illest shit, I saw Grandmaster Cass, and I was like, he's a little iller. So then when time is going on and everybody's talking about whomever, I heard Rakim rhyme when he was 11, and I was like, this nigga's wild.
At 11?
At 11, he was a wild boy. I was DJing at Amityville Day on King Charles DJ set. King Charles from Queens. No, wait, stop.
Where was this at?
It was in Amityville. I was DJing. I was young too. Amityville,
Long
Long
Island?
Island.
Okay.
I was DJing at Amityville Day. No, Wine Dance Day.
Wine Dance.
Day. Sorry, I was DJing.
Big up my man Raheem
You want to know
Booker
what's
from Wine
crazy? I
Dance.
did both of those did both of those days. Like I would do Wine Dance Day DJing and Amityville Day DJing, and I was DJing Wine Dance Day, and a little dude on the mic was Rakim, 11 on a crate, and he was just wilding for a little dude. He was 11. Like he can tell you this story because he knows it's true that it was me and him. But I watched him at 11, and I was young too. I mean, he's like what 2 years younger than me. It was wild to see this dude.
You was DJing at 13?
Well, I was DJing at 9, but I was playing Parks at 12.
Wow.
No games here.
Like Parks, because like you see, all right, for people that's not from New York City, I'm gonna do.
No. I mean,
Parks is important.
Parks was iller than
the
clubs.
birth of hip hop is in the Parks.
Like, people didn't go to
everything.
back then. Like 89, 90, like early 90s. People didn't really go to clubs. They went to Parks.
No, this is before even that.
Yeah, I mean, and for him to say that, that's crazy. Goddamn.
This motherfucker got me in Africa.
That's right. Come on, let's take one more shot.
Let's do it.
Let's go to South Africa now. Goddamn it, salud.
Chichi get the yayo.
Chichi get the yayo. Makabaya ping pong.
What?
That's another Ciroc. I just want to throw that out there. Smoothest vodka in the world.
Shout to Paul. Oh my God.
Drink a little water, hydrate.
Oh, something.
I love my job. Goddamn.
Blow a horn.
Thank you.
Yo, Clark. So you worked with Jay.
I was giving context to the answer, but
Go ahead. This
like
is your
I said,
interview, baby.
No, I'm saying I would look at the rappers that I would see, and I would try to figure out who I thought was better. But see, at one point I realized that what people were looking at and thinking was better was probably different than what I was thinking and looking at was better. I looked at bar for bar for bar for bar for bar. What did you say? How clever was it? How witty was it? And then I decided if what you said was iller than the next guy that everybody's looking at. So when people were looking at KRS and whomever, I was like, nah, the Rakim dude, he's the wildest. And the reason why I thought Rakim was the wildest is because when Rakim made his first record, rap changed 100%. Nobody wasn't rapping anymore. They started rhyming when Rakim made his first record. Rakim was 16 when his record came out. A lot of people don't believe that.
Wait, what
record?
But Eric B. and Rakim?
Eric B. and Rakim.
Yeah,
he was like
16?
either 16 or 17. He was a young. You have to understand.
A lot of the cats were young as
Think
hell
about
when
what
they-
I'm
when they
telling
came out with
you.
those
I
records.
was young, and he's younger than me. So he was young when that record came out. He wasn't legal when my melody came out.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I was actually
Like,
think about the
17.
lyrical content on that too.
Nah, you was younger
During
than
the
that,
War
N.O.R.E.
Report. Yeah, I was like.
He was
17.
young. N.O.R.E. was young when he was doing War
How old are
Report.
you?
I'm now?
No. When you did War Report.
Yeah, 17.
Yo, you
Yeah.
look.
Actually, yeah.
N.O.R.E., the first time I met N.O.R.E., he's not gonna remember because Tragedy introduced me to him,
Right.
and he was wild young. But he introduced me to Pone before he introduced me to him because
Right.
Pone was from the projects with him.
Yeah, that's very
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
But when Ak brought him around, it became more of a I know this nigga now.
Right.
I know this nigga.
Right.
And then it wasn't like I know this nigga like I want to produce him. I was like, no, N.O.R.E.'s my fucking man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Make some noise for that. Goddamn it. And we drinking more. Oh, did we take that shot already?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
took
we
that
definitely
shot.
took that shot.
Relax.
Oh, I gotta
You
relax.
said 3 was your favorite number, and then
That's right.
all right.
Threes
Say
were
Loyola goes
we're
after
good.
that.
God damn, this is my nigga.
So what was
Okay, so like I said, I saw it when I heard it. I heard Jazz. Like I said, when I heard Jazz rhyme, the complexity and the things he was saying, the bar for bar shit that he was saying, I was like, no, he's the best rapper in the universe.
Jazz.
Yes,
Yes.
because he was super smart
Right.
and he projected the smart shit that he was saying in his bars. And then he introduces me to this guy who's, instead of being as smart, he's wittier.
Right.
Yo, when you're rhyming, the wittier shit hits your chest a lot quicker than the smart shit. So you walk away from it being fucked up, like I pack heat like the oven door. Like, as many motherfuckers put something in the oven, they never looked at that shit and was like, oh shit, that's packing heat.
Right.
This nigga said that shit. Like, what made him so witty? He was beyond most dudes, and he didn't think of things one way. And you could tell it when I met him. The things he was saying,
Like, when you met him, was he writing rhymes on paper?
He might have been writing rhymes on paper then, but when it got to the point where he was running around with Kane and all of that, like, nah, there was no. But you have to understand, he was getting to the money, so there was no time to put a pen on it. But at that precise moment, when he introduced me to him, I was like, damn, he's just as wild as Jazz, but he has a little more of that other thing. The thing is, I didn't know nothing about making records at that point, and he didn't know anything. But we were all young. But I listened, and I was like, nah, he might be iller than Jazz. I never said it, but I thought it to myself. Like, he might be iller than Jazz, but not saying that his rhymes were better, but like the way he was approaching his rhymes was a little iller. Right. Like, Jazz is the nigga who would say, I Mont Blanc the paper, satellite iridium. You're like, what the fuck is a Mont Blanc? And then when you realize it's a pen, you're like, all right, Jazz, all right.
Research works.
Like, we can't afford Mont Blanc pens, nigga. How do you know? What is a satellite iridium? A satellite iridium is a phone that can work anywhere. Like, who the fuck knows, my nigga? But this nigga was saying that shit. Damn. So when Jazz was saying that shit, I'm looking at him like, yeah, ain't nobody in the world better than this nigga. And we had the Rise, we had the Canes, we had the KRS's, we had everybody. I was going, nah, nigga, not better than Jaz-o. But his man's was his man's turned the corner.
Now did you see that he would be this where he's at now?
Absolutely.
You seen it then?
No, I saw it as soon as I got in touch with him.
Okay.
Because what most people don't know is when I got in touch with him, it wasn't so we could do his records. It was so that we could do him and Jazz records.
So that was supposed to be the original best of both worlds?
It was supposed to be Jay and Jazz. No. They were the best, period. There was no best of both worlds. There's no worlds. There was one world. Them two dudes was the best, and that's all I thought. Right. And that's all I cared about. I want these niggas to be the best. I want niggas to hear these niggas and be like, what the fuck is happening in all of rap history? Right. You know what I'm saying? But the records didn't turn around that way, and Jazz wasn't around as much, so Jay made more records by himself. And you know, like, if you were there, you were like, oh no, this is gonna be the wildest shit ever, because he was so nice. Like, dude was nice.
Right. Because you know, like, why I say that? Nice. You know why I say that? Because the world, like, they understood Reasonable Doubt. Well, what was the album right after Reasonable Doubt?
In My Lifetime, Part 1.
Okay. Well, that's when the world actually the rest of the world who was slow. But for you to know that early on is something special. You know what I'm saying?
You know what a lot of people ask?
Because Reasonable Doubt was slept on. I'm talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, 2 years later, people was like, damn, that was a classic. It might have been his Illmatic.
But in context to Original Flavor, like, where is all this landing? Just so...
Where's what landed?
Like, him working with Original Flavor.
No, you don't understand. Like, I was working with Jay before I signed Original Flavor, and it's just that while I was working with him, I signed Original Flavor and I signed the Future Sound. I signed Damon's groups. Okay. I met Damon, but I was like, Dame, you need to meet my man. My man's iller than anything you've ever seen.
Talking about Jazz.
Yeah, talking about Jay.
Jay.
Because you have to understand.
Wait, tell me, because that's right. You introduced Jay-Z.
Right.
Wow.
To Dame.
That's crazy.
Dash. Right.
Is this true?
Yeah, like,
let's make some noise. God damn it. We told you we get into hip hop history.
That's crazy.
I feel like we gotta go 4 shots. But go ahead, continue, Clark.
4 is your lucky number now?
5 is 5. I'm odd nigga. If I go 4, that means my intention.
Why are you looking at me like it's my fault?
No, if I go 4, that means my intention is to go 5, because I'm an odd nigga.
Why odd?
I like being odd. I don't want to be
respect
even.
Where's the bottle he's drinking from?
No, we all drinking from this
I got on this side for a reason.
That's the bottle you was
I'm on your side right now.
Wait, hold on. Is it real Ciroc?
It's real Ciroc, bro. Trust me.
Please.
Because I'm bent.
Ain't nothing bent.
Oh, you can try what I'm drinking.
I'll drink what you drinking too. That's okay. It's okay.
Relax. Don't look over here with that look, nigga.
It's okay. I give you that Queens look.
Yeah,
you gave me that Brooklyn look earlier. Give me that Brooklyn look, like, relax, N.O.R.E. And I'll give you that Queens look. I can hang, Clark. But continue. Oh, your story you were saying. You want me to remind you?
Yeah, you asked me about Original Flavor. Original Flavor, and those things were happening at the same time as I was doing records on Jay, and trying to make sure that I was doing records on Jay and Jazz, and they introduced me to Sauce Money.
Right.
So it was all 3 of them. Like, we were doing an album on Jay, Jazz, and Sauce called The Hard Pack. Pause.
Oh shit.
And we were doing I was working on songs for Jay and Jazz, which I thought was what it was supposed to be. And then in the middle of that, I was doing Jay solo records and I was doing Sauce solo records. I never did Jazz solo records because Jazz was the producer. And
did Jay solo records wind up being on Reasonable Doubt?
Two of them did. It was supposed to be 3, but we lost a dat right before mastering.
Look at the producer.
Huh?
Look at
what records made it?
Producers.
You got
You lost the Cashmere Thoughts and joint with Bleak.
Coming of Age?
Coming of Age. Why couldn't I remember
You
the
did
name
Coming
of
of
it?
Age? I didn't know that. I know you did Cashmere Thoughts. That's one of my favorite records. I didn't know you did Coming of Age.
So,
Your man's right here.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but so.
But what I'm saying is, are you aware of this? What I'm saying, like, when Reasonable Doubt came out,
I knew it.
like, but it was like the industry. I'm not talking about.
Understand me? I don't care what the industry was thinking.
You still
I
knew.
I knew. I was 100% sure. Actually, I was 150% sure. And I used to tell people you would apologize later. And a lot of niggas had to apologize.
Records, correct?
Yeah, it didn't matter what label it came on. I told niggas they would apologize, and for sure, for a year straight. Every time I saw a dude in the game, it was like, yeah, you was right, nigga. That's an apology. You know, nobody wants to tell the nigga he was right when he thinks he's 100% right.
Who produced Ain't No Nigga?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jaz-o.
wow.
Yeah.
wow.
That's why it has so much of him on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wrote the hook too. No, he didn't write the hook. He sang the hook. Because the record is Ain't No Nigga Like the One I Got. No one can fuck you bad. The one who's singing that is Jazz.
That's crazy.
That's Jazz singing that.
That's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
by the way, Jazz can sing his ass off.
That's crazy.
I need Jazz on the hook right now.
You can get Jazz on the hook right now.
Jazz, holla at me, goddammit.
But Jazz is a real ill music dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a producer, he's a songwriter, and he's a rap writer. Like, to me, if like a chick found Jaz-o and like sat him down and had a check, she'd be the wildest chick you've ever heard because of the rhymes that he would write for her.
Oh, okay.
Like
now
if
I
he,
understand.
that's what I'm saying. Like if he sat down,
You sat her down. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about eating ass. I thought you wanted to go there. I don't know. I thought you
you
wanted
went
the
left
way you
field
said
right
sat
now,
her down. I was like, Clark wanted to talk about
He said,
eating
I want
ass.
to talk about
Alright.
hip hop, and then he's just
Alright, he's Panamanian. He's just coming out of him. All right. I'm sorry, Clark. I misjudged you. I misjudged you.
totally misjudged him right now.
Let's make some noise for Clark Kent. Goddamn it. So now you've worked with Big. You worked with Jay.
I work with N.O.R.E.
You worked with Capone and Noriega. But before that, there's this kid that comes out called Nas.
Yeah. Oh, you know about that.
I would like to hear your story, please.
So, what story? It's not a story. It's the truth.
You got a story about everything. You're a legend, nigga. Respect you, nigga. Tell me about it.
I used to produce most of the studio I worked in most of the time was Power Play
In Queens.
in Queens.
Yes. Talk about it.
You hype, baby. You hype on Queens right now.
Love it. Love
Okay,
Queens.
so
Continue.
that was probably like the most hip hop studio in New York City at that time was Power Play.
Make some noise for that, Laura. Our first record I ever recorded as Capone and Noriega was in Power Play Studios. It was called Half a Mil.
$500,000. I got that record.
You got that record?
I got that.
That was like my first, I had recorded
got
records as
that record.
Noriega, but Capone been home. I had came home, and I couldn't reach him. And the first record we recorded together was called Half a Mil.
Not to be confused with the rapper $500,000.
No, not Big Up rapper
Big
Half a
guy.
Mil.
He was nice.
Oh yeah.
He was
That's
dead
my
nice.
nigga, Brooklyn. He's on Penalty Records. That was my man. Everybody
He's
always
dope.
hit
He's
me
dope.
on Twitter and tell me to talk about him on the podcast. So I'm glad his name got brought up because Big Up Half a Mil. Rest in
$500,000
peace.
was dead nice.
Dead
He's
nice.
from Crown
He's-
Heights too. Well,
yeah.
Crown Heights, Crown Heights. He was on the border of Crown Heights and Bed-Stuy.
Yo, Clark Kent, you was the official Brooklyn representative.
No, I'm 1,000% as Brooklyn
Did
as
you
it gets.
co-sign Spike Lee? I heard they tried to banned Spike Lee, and I heard you had to shut it down one time.
Nah, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just made that up.
I know
Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Drunk facts.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I did that. Yes, motherfucker. You goddamn right. Anybody else can come and see him too.
I heard they try to shut down, do the right thing, and I heard you had to come out there.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, B? Let this go. Yeah, drunk facts.
That's amazing.
Drunk facts. I made it up right now. Make some noise.
Okay, Power Play Studio. I was remixing a bunch of records, and that's the place I would do all the records at. And in the next room was always Large Professor, who's my man. And he did the barbecue. Live at the barbecue. And when he did Live at the Barbecue, he was like, yo, come hear this record. So I'm hearing the record, and I'm like, whoa, niggas going crazy. Who the fuck is this nigga? Right. And he was like, oh, that's my nigga N.O.R.E from Queensbridge. That nigga. And Ak was on it, and I was like, and Ak went crazy too. So I was like,
wait, hold on, time out. Because I just don't like the way he's like nonchalantly describing one of the craziest records in hip hop history.
What? What's wrong?
Live at the Barbecue. He's just saying he was at the session.
Nah, I wasn't at the session. I was at when he was mixing the record.
Oh, okay.
So the record was done, and I was. Lodge is my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, listen to it. So I listened, and I was, because I paid so much attention to rap, I was like, who's? You know what I'm saying? And
that's the shit he said. He went to hell for snuffing Jesus.
Yeah. Anybody who says some shit like that, I'm going to pay a lot of attention to. I was like, nigga said.
When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. He's out of his mind. Yeah, that's nasty nine. Continue.
And I'm thinking you like 17. So for 5 years after you lived after snuffing Jesus, you nice. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's dead nice.
Did heroin,
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm cool.
I'm good, Playboy.
No, you're not fucking around?
No, never did.
Okay.
Relax.
Anyway. So, I hear him, I hear everybody. I'm like, no, the record's ill, whatever. Keep going. And then Lodge is working on Ox album, and I went into a bidding war between Interscope, because I was working at Atlantic Records, and I was trying to sign Ox. And I was in a bidding war between Atlantic and Interscope. The crazy part is, like, I kept trying to tell Ox, I was like, yo, Ox, you know, Atlantic owns Interscope. So like this bidding war makes no sense. Fuck with your man. Right. And they gave him more money, so he fucked with that. So then one day he was like, yo, but what about Nas? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Right.
Bring him.
Right.
I'm thinking,
bring him where?
Bring him to me at Atlantic Records, right?
Okay.
But I'm thinking, okay, your album's done. That means his album must be done. Because Ox album was done when they were shopping them. Like Lodge was, I think Lodge might have been probably way ahead of his time, because he finished albums before he was like shopping them shit. So he finished Ox album before he was shopping it. So like the bidding war that I'm in is for a whole album of Large Professor joints. Like Large Professor did Ox whole album, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Vagina Diner?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I think he did everything on there. He did just about everything on there. I think Rob Swift might have done a record. No, somebody else might have done one record. Right. But it was, here's this album, what you gonna do? And I was like, fuck, I want it. Plus, Ox was my man, so I definitely wanted to sign it. Right. So the bidding war happened. I lost the bidding war, but then, I mean, like, because he's my man, he was like kind of trying to smooth shit over. He was like, yo, but what about Nas? And I was like, Nas,
so
nigga.
You telling me reminded you about Nas?
No, he didn't have to remind me. He put it up. He was like,
got on.
Yeah, because he got on. But I'm telling you, like, this is a week after he got on. Wow. So he's like, yo, but what about Nas,
yo? Let's big up left rack niggas, man. That's sound like
put each other on. Y'all can't put each other on.
Wait, I want to give you some clarity of things, all right? Like, I know Ox since he was a young boy. His brother Yachty, I know his whole family since he was young boy.
He's Panamanian too.
He's Panamanian too.
Look at them, they racist. Look at the Panamanian connection. Look at that.
The reason I know him is because of how much I used to be in Left Rack. And I knew Poppy when he was in Left Rack.
Goddamn, make some noise for that.
So when I'm telling you... So when I'm telling you, I wrote that shit on Twitter and was like, yo, nigga, I know you, Poppy. He was like, yeah, forget it. So, trust me, he was like, yeah, no, we don't need that.
You want me to pour it? You know,
he wants you to pour it PC style.
Only pour it one way. Go ahead,
Paris style.
You gotta do it like that. That's how you do it. Because you know why? It doesn't change the bottle temperature.
What? All right, man. Anyway,
look. If I hold it like this, look, my hand is all cold. My hand is all hot. You don't know if I jerked off or not. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it like this, you like this. Look.
Can we get a new bottle? That bottle got violated?
In your mind, it got violated, right? See what I'm saying? Look. Yeah, continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. He's like, yo, what about Nas though? I'm gonna bring Nas through. And I was like, absolutely. So he brings him. We're sitting down. We had Atlantic Records. And I go, let me hear it. And he goes, hear what? And I was like, yo, give me the demo on this nigga. And he was like, I don't have no demo, Clark. He ain't got no songs right now. And I'm just like, I couldn't sign.
But the reason why you needed a demo, because you needed to bring it to
I had to bring it to my boss. And my boss had to hear why I was saying he's the guy to sign.
Damn, not even one record?
Not one record. Understand me. No, he had Live the Barbecue, and I was trying to convince somebody off of one record.
Right.
So, you have to understand, like, beforehand, like, I was going, this dude Nas, this dude Akinelli, and all of these dudes who were around. I was talking to my boss about it.
Right.
But then when Ak was like, he's gonna bring Nas to the office, I was like, yo, Nas is coming. And she was like, well, tell me what it is when you hear it. Because I kept saying, like, this nigga's crazy. He said he's gonna snuff Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody snuffing Jesus is wild to me. He's wild. I want to fuck with a dude who's gonna snuff Jesus.
Right.
And even though it sounds a little wild because, like, I believe in God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But I'm just saying.
But
he said
musically, artistically,
it's a lyrical shock.
Crazy. So, but when we're sitting there, he doesn't have a demo, and I turned, and the thing is, like, Nas is dumb young at this time, so I'm talking to Ak, and I'm like, Ak, I can't sign an artist without a demo because I wasn't a vice president at that point. I wasn't even a director. I was a manager of A&R. Like, I was way low down the totem pole at that precise moment. But I was like, dude, like, I said, we just signed DOS Effects. They had a whole album. Like I said, Parrish Smith brought me a whole album. So he was like, okay, I get it.
So you signed that DOS Effects album?
Yeah, I was part of that. Understand me, though. So everything goes away, and I don't get to sign him, and he meets Search, and whatever happens, right? Later on, Nas makes a record. Now, understand me, I had to talk to him about this shit because it was hilarious to me. He was like, he made the record and was like, Nas wouldn't sign me because he just signed DOS Effects. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who made the record saying
Nas. He said that in
Clark
a record.
wouldn't sign me 'cause he signed
He
DOS
said Clark
Effects.
wouldn't sign me because he signed DOS Effects. And I was like, wait a minute, dog.
Wait.
No. I was like, that's
This is a
not the way
freestyle?
No, it's a record. It's on one of his albums. Don't get me wrong, I don't remember what it was. But what I'm saying is he said, you know what's crazy? You know why I know that he said it? Because no one listens to rap closer than me.
Right.
So when somebody makes an album, I listen to every bar because I want to know who's nice.
Right.
I want to start differentiating motherfuckers real quick.
Right.
Like I said, he said that, and I was like, yo, look, I swear to God, I heard that shit, and like 3 seconds later, I was on the phone with Ak. I was like, yo, Ak, remember you brought Nas to the office? He was like, yeah, Clark, why the fuck you asking me that? I said, remember when I couldn't sign him? He was like, you remember I couldn't sign? He was like, yeah, he ain't had no demo. I was like, okay, I think you need to tell him. What you talking about? I said, nigga just said I didn't sign him because I signed DOS Effects. I said, what kind of fucking answer is that? What? Like, who says, no, I'm not going to sign you, Nas, because I signed DOS Effects?
But that's probably how he looked at it, though, in all fairness.
With all due respect.
Because there's two sides
If
to
I
every...
said, I need a demo to sign you,
That's it.
that's why I didn't sign you. So I saw him at Revolt, like the last year at Revolt. We was on the boat together, and he was like, Clark, my nigga. And I was like, my nigga, come here for a second. Like, I know it might seem a little petty, but he's my nigga, so I gotta talk to him.
Let's fucking make some
No,
noise.
no,
Can't be petty, goddammit. I'm petty like a motherfucker.
Listen.
Are you the general manager of Petty Gang? Petty Gang Incorporated.
Petty Gang
Come on,
Mafia.
Yo, you know
Petty Gang
my
Mafia.
shit is that I'm not petty. It's just that I wanted him to
You
be
petty,
clear.
nigga. I think
I wanted him to be clear because it fucked with me for all these years that he thought something so crazy. And I pulled him over. It's me, him, and Andre Harrell. I was like, yo, Nas, remember you came to my studio? He was like, came to my office and you was with Ak? He was like, yeah. I said, remember when I couldn't sign you? He's like, yeah. I said, do you remember why? He said, I think it was I think it was something with that. I said, no, remember you didn't have a demo? And he was like,
but it's after the rhyme came out.
Yeah,
well, no, this is now.
Nigga, this is last
This is
year
now.
at RMC.
Oh, okay,
on that
right.
20 years later.
No, on the Bad Boy boat cruise that I was DJing on. And I seen him. It was me, him, and Andre. I swear to God, I pulled him to the side. I'm like, yeah, Andre, you can listen too. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, you remember that? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, can you help us? Well, Ak brought me there. I was like, yeah. And I said, remember, I was trying to sign you? He was like, yeah. He was like, I said, do you remember why I didn't sign you? He was like, yeah, I think it was, what was the something with Jaz-o? I said, no, remember I said I can't sign anybody without a demo? He was like, yeah, I didn't have no demo. I was like, that's why you didn't get signed. I said, dog, you made a record saying I didn't. He was like, damn, man, I don't know, man. I just didn't remember it right.
No, but
Andre Harrell is standing there going, you know Andre.
Of course.
Nigga, you was gonna sign Nas? I was like, yeah, who the fuck wouldn't have signed Nas? He was like, nobody was gonna sign Nas. I was like, this is the nicest nigga around at that point. I'm trying to sign Nas.
And you listening to bars.
Yeah, I was listening to the bars.
Right.
And I was trying to sign Nas. Like before everybody, like before anybody heard a song, before halftime. Fuck, nope, you understand me? He got with Search later and made Back to the Grill. I'm talking before. Soon as he said Snuffin' Jesus, I was like, I'm in.
Wow.
I'm in. I like this guy.
Let's make some noise for that, goddamn. It's hip-hop history, goddamn. I feel like we should take another shot. I don't know if people are in.
You know what, though? This adds to... Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say nothing because I have a feeling you're gonna go there.
No,
that's all good.
No, Clark. Listen, let me just tell you something.
I got Tiger Bone in the house. He put me on already. I'm good.
Let me just tell you something, Clark.
I have drank Tiger Bone before.
So you're not getting drunk?
They do what we do. They have their own
Let's go.
conversation.
If you want to go, I'm with you.
No, we don't.
If I don't make it to the club tonight, it ain't my fault. It's nobody's fault.
It's only for looks, the Tiger Bone. We don't really have to.
No, we don't have Tiger Bone right now.
Yeah, it's only for looks.
Out of stock.
Yeah, we're out of stock. But we gotta leave it there for cultural purposes only.
Artistic, cultural purposes.
Artistic, cultural purposes only.
Okay, next question.
So, Clark, you've done everything.
Yo, I want to be clear.
I see
wait,
tweet
hold on,
that you sent out the other day, and you said Rick Ross album is crazy. And I got to 100% agree with you. But
if you have to 100% agree with me, why is there a but?
Because
no, there's no buts.
I want to say he's this era's version of Biggie, or is now I'm not disrespectful?
Nah, he's this era's version of Rick Ross. No one's ever gonna be any era of Biggie.
But what I mean by
there's nothing you can say that's gonna
flow.
fix that. There's nothing you say that's gonna. Yo, listen. If you say cadence and flow, then that's Rick Ross.
Right, you know.
If you say cadence, flow,
it ain't
and
big at
super
all.
bars,
right.
Then you talking about Biggie.
Right. So you don't think he...
Dog, we're done. I explained it just now. You ain't gotta ask me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You didn't think...
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, we don't do that, man. Relax. As you say, nigga, relax.
I'm gonna relax. But his album's hard as fuck.
This album's fire.
Fire.
Yo, fire. This is, without a doubt,
Right.
no question, the best body of work he's ever done.
Okay. Now I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Did you listen to More Life?
Absolutely.
I feel like that's his best body of work.
Yo, we just had this discussion in the car. We just had this discussion in the car.
I feel like that's Drake's best album ever.
Go.
If you take the singing records off of that album, that shit
Super hip hop?
No, that shit is a 5 mic album. Right now.
All right, no, hold on. I want to visualize because there's 20
Look,
tracks.
I'm an honest nigga,
There's
B.
20 tracks on there, correct?
Yeah.
So you're saying, I want to be clear what you're saying because you're a hip hop god.
There's like,
so you're saying,
to me, there's 2 good singing records. That Madiba beat and the.
I love all the singing records. In my mind, every time I listen to it, I'm on Molly.
No, wait. Okay.
Throw that out. This is the crazy shit. His music sometimes made me feel like I'm on drugs.
Okay, I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna say some shit.
But I like that.
No, listen. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
And this is real nigga shit. When I listen to Drake's albums, Drake's music, period, I don't listen to him like he's a rapper. I listen to him like he's an artist. And if I can listen to him like he's an artist, I can take everything. But if you're gonna if you're gonna ask me that album, if the shit is that's his best body of work, yes. But if you take the singing records over that shit's like
that's a 5 mic album. You're saying, wow,
he could spit.
No. What I'm saying is the shit is amazing.
Nah, it's amazing.
It's amazing, yo.
And like other than what,
you want to know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's not even about the fact that he could spit. It's about that the records are like are fucking
Great
dope.
records,
like he made dope records. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just that some of them singing records, I'm just like, dude, you're so nice. Give them shits away.
So you're saying
No. Understand what I'm saying when I say give them away. When I say give them away, it's like give them to another artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Give those singing joints to somebody else. Give a fucking whole rap album, nigga.
all right. No. Now, as a hip hop
Don't give
fan,
an artist album.
and
give
as a Drake
rap
fan,
album.
I do actually would like to see a whole rapping Drake album.
He would kill it.
A
He
whole,
would kill it.
because I don't know if
Wait.
you heard
Well-
that joint Free Smoke, the Free Smoke.
Yeah.
That shit reminds me of a Havoc beat, and that moment when I heard that, I said, you know what? He's actually tapping into the era of the 90s
Yo, you
and
wanna know
showing I
something?
can flow, but I'm giving him a new flow to
you
it.
wanna know
But
something?
that was a Havoc beat to me.
You know what?
I'm
People
sorry.
don't really respect that dude the right way. You know why? Because
Right.
it's a lot of factors when you look at him.
Right.
But if you took away all the factors and just looked at the music, that dude is wild.
Music
B.
speaks for itself.
no,
He's
He's ill to
wild,
me.
B. He's wild.
ill to me.
But when you're talking about albums, I want to look at him as a rapper because I heard him rapping. Like his first record was a song with Trey Songz. That shit went to damn near number 3 or 4, 2 or 3.
Successful was that?
Yeah, the shit that was
Yeah.
on.
On
No,
I just want to be.
no, that's not his first record. His first record was a record that was on the top 10 on fucking on BET 106 in Park. It was wild before he signed with Wayne. He had a good record out. And it was with Trey Songz. Like, he know Trey Songz for a long time. Now, you understand
the
me?
whole mixtape
Listen
shit
to what I'm
before.
telling you.
Listening.
Niggas do not listen to the bars. I listen to the bars, and I travel the world. So I saw him before he signed with Wayne. And he had a record out with Trey Songz. The shit was on BET. I can't remember the shit. Can't ask me what it is right now. Especially after 4 shots.
Well, I just think you go for. We went 4?
Yes, we have 4 shots.
No, that's
We went
3.
3. We went 3, bro.
We went 3.
three, yeah.
I feel
No,
like
we
you
had
should go
3,
4.
bro.
He just
He
said 4.
called it. He called it.
No, he
No,
said
no.
4. You said
Hold on.
4. Clark, we
Listen.
gotta respect your wishes.
Listen,
your
I'm
inner
not
God,
asking.
The inner God in you said 4.
Yes.
Come on, pass me that.
Listen,
spot.
do it.
That was a Freudian slip.
The inner God in you said 4. And then we gonna
I don't even want to go there with you, but I will.
Who? Come on, EFN. I gotta salute you. 1 year anniversary.
My brother.
And what we doing is very disrespectful
Way
to the
stronger.
culture.
Why? Why did you say that?
I mean, what we're doing.
Drinking?
No,
No.
later in life.
Oh.
We are closing something very good for the podcast culture. Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Goddamn, y'all
Let's
ready?
go. We
Y'all
ready, baby.
Y'all
Let's go.
putting pressure on me.
my brother.
Y'all putting pressure on me. And we are celebrating Clark Kent.
Holy shit.
Listen,
Bingo.
everybody gotta relax. We're at Hazmat
Biggie.
Studios. Let's not forget that. Yo, you had the dude from the Bronx, not the Bronx, Patriots. What's that nigga name?
Gronk.
Yeah, he's in town this weekend.
Yeah, he had him here.
Gronkowski's here?
Yeah,
We had him here.
Did you get him? Did you interview him?
Nah, we can't.
Oh.
Yo, you know why?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yo,
know he's
yo,
running
Clark.
around with Wu Kid for the whole weekend.
Clark, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is 100% real fact. I know what I do when I get a person here.
Right. You don't know about him, so you can't really get to it.
No, I know all about him, but I'll get you kicked out of the league
Okay, cool.
because if I get you too
Are
funky,
you gonna get me kicked out
and
of hip
I
hop?
start
Are you gonna
passing-
get me kicked out of hip hop?
No, you
That
can never
could
get
never
kicked out
happen,
of
man.
here.
No, I'm
Come
saying
on,
if you
man.
can get Gronk kicked out the league, you might be able to
No,
get me kicked out of
I
hip hop.
just feel like, you know, we might spice up his drink. Boom. Give him a Molly in there. And
There's
then
too many
give him the
regulations.
weed,
You just might smoke the weed.
and then he's
right?
smoking the weed.
He'll
Yo,
start telling
but-
you Aaron Hernandez
But
stories.
I'm gonna be honest. You don't know how many people.
Be like, Aaron Hernandez
Yo,
shot me.
listen. You don't know how many athletes hit me and was like, yo, I want to come on there, Slime. And I was like, why you in the joint? You gotta relax.
When you get out, holla. When you get cut,
Gotta relax.
when you
and
get
then
cut,
there's a couple of dudes that hit me that's out the league, and I told them relax. And they on ESPN now, and they on all that because if they would have hit Drink Champs, I would have gave them that. Y'all gotta mingle buy a ping pong, and they would have been like, y'all gotta say a buck bye.
Times
I would have
3.
been like, y'all, hey, let's make some noise for me. Them not making sense, but making perfect sense. Goddamn it.
That made plenty of sense.
Do we gotta open another bottle of champagne?
I listen to every
'Cause
episode,
we
bro.
celebrating Clark Kent, man. Now Clark Kent, you DJ'd all over the world. You got you got deals with Japanese people and all that type of shit. What is your favorite place to DJ at? When you go there, you just like, this is me. You gotta make sure you get 2 shape ups in the morning and at night. This is your spot. Where's that spot for Clark Kent?
probably Japan.
I knew it was Japan.
Probably Japan.
I love Japan.
But
Makapaya Big
like,
Bang.
like I really,
actually Korean.
I really actually like DJing here a lot. Miami. Yeah.
When people are on Molly, or when people are,
Right now, this weekend, everybody's on.
this weekend.
Well,
'cause
yeah, this
you
weekend might not be a good
Everybody's-
representation.
No,
what I'm
Ultra.
saying.
Don't you dare disrespect my Molly people.
No,
Let the people live. Let the people live. This is my Ultra. Ultra is. You better let these people
He
live.
about to go
Clark Kent.
buy glow sticks right now.
I seen on Snapchat. You were killing that shit last night with a bottle of champagne. I don't know if they put Molly in your shit, but a little bit I felt like, whoa.
But you heard the
Whoa.
operative word at
Whoa.
the beginning of what you said
Yo,
was
Eric, don't-
you were killing
Eric?
shit.
Oh,
That's what you said.
killing shit.
Clark had me dancing last night.
Yo, I seen
Not
you dancing.
two-stepping, dancing.
I seen you dancing. Goddamn it. It's a beautiful day, Clark. Hit that weed. It's not gonna work. But go ahead. Let's talk about your DJ experience last night.
No, I was just working. I don't know. I approached DJing. I don't know if I approach it differently than many, but I do believe that I approach it differently than a lot. I could be wrong. I don't like DJing as much as I love music. So because I love music more than I like DJing, I approach the way that I DJing with a certain amount of care.
Makes a lot
So,
of sense.
that's why 9 times out of 10, I end up sounding a lot more better. No, I'm good.
Come on.
I said I'm good.
We celebrating Clark.
I can celebrate
It's
with
from
you.
Panama. Noriega. It's my family. On the low.
Manuel.
In my mind.
Manuel?
In my
Manuelito.
mind, at least.
My bro, I got it.
Would it bug you out if I told you I used to be in dude's house?
Manuel Noriega?
Here we go.
With George
Here we go.
Bush
Here we
Senior? With George Bush Senior?
Here we go.
Good. Talk about it, Clark.
I told you my mother was she was in the
Oh,
government.
dignitary, yeah.
Right, so like when you have to understand, like I'm really Panamanian, so we really have
You're
a
a
house.
Mr. General?
Listen, hold on. my wife is my fuck. My mother was the vice consul general of Panama.
Wow.
So like fucking with Noriega, fucking with General Torrijos, that was shit that we did all the time. So like that wasn't Manuel Noriega to me. That was Uncle Manny. That was no. Wait. Be clear. I'm talking. I'm talking about when I was a super kid, like when I was like 7, 8, like she was in government, so she dealt with him like that.
Wow.
I got pictures. I posted pictures on the internet. On Instagram with my mother and
Manolito.
Manolito.
He was locked up right down the street from Crazy Hood offices. And then now
Smoke
he's
some
in
weed,
Paris.
man.
No, I already did heroin.
He's
Come on, man. Hit it,
No,
man.
never worry, 33rd.
So, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
God damn.
And now relax. So, Mayor.
These little C's.
So, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
You see these other sneaker people out there.
Yeah.
Who is somebody you sat back and said, I gotta kill these niggas? Come on, cause you're a rapper. Cause
He's not a rapper.
Cause like rap, that's how rappers think.
No, absolutely.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, Nah, I mean y'all family. So
No, we battle. We battle.
No,
y'all battle.
he's
Y'all
trying.
battle?
No, we'll
Like,
send pictures
I'm
of
gonna
each other.
relax.
Listen,
They
I'm
gotta
gonna keep it
relax.
1,000% with you, and I don't know if he's gonna mention. I don't know if he's had enough drinks. He's not in competition with nobody
Right.
but me.
Nah, I've been doing this shit 100 years. You know what the fly shit is? I'm gonna
But
break
this is
it.
a white kid that Jordan sponsored. He bought all this shit. A white kid, and he opened up a museum. You ain't seen?
Oh, Jordan Geller. Yeah, Jordan Geller. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Ex-
yeah.
Explain that. What is that?
Well, he sold all those
He
sneakers.
sold all them shoes, and he sells shoes. And he's not like that's a collector because he doesn't wear everything. He'll buy something in a size 9, a size 12, size 14, just to say he has it.
Right.
And that's dope. I mean, he got an ill collection.
Oh, so there's a difference if you
There's
wear
a
it
difference.
and you
I
don't wear it.
I don't wear a brand new pair of sneakers every day, but I wear I can wear a brand new pair of sneakers every day for 10 years.
Wow.
But I don't. I mean,
Right.
I'm not Clark. I don't wear them shits every day. I wear
Right.
Air Force 3 days in a row. Then I get rid of it.
What about
I'm not
that
doing
kid
it every
that
day.
Fat Joe brought around us? The kid from Dubai. Does he?
Oh,
Nowhere
money
close.
kicks? No. That's
Nowhere close.
that's
No,
that's
don't
one
do that.
one
I
day.
don't know.
Listen, one day I'll sell him
I'm dirty
No,
kicked king.
I
One day
understand.
I'll sell
Don't
him my
do that.
Talk about
I'm
clean
just
kicks.
saying.
I love this.
Don't do
dude.
that. Don't
One
do that.
One day I'll sell him my
Yeah, I
collection.
don't
Yeah, Dubai guy. One day he'll buy my collection. Shout the money kicks.
Right,
Nah,
right.
but my whole thing is I've been doing this shit for so long, and
Right.
this is the ill part. So I'm not a rapper.
Right.
I'm not an actor.
Right.
I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not
Right.
a DJ.
Right.
I amassed, no disrespect, brother. I love you, Clark. Come on, stop that. I've been doing this for so long, and I really became famous off of sneakers,
Right.
which is crazy because I'm not famous. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So there's no DJ, no rapper, no nothing. I'm just this dude from the South Bronx that's
Right.
been around 100 years and been into the sneaker game for real.
Right.
So before social media, before October 4th, 2009 or 2010, whenever Instagram came out, I've been getting shoes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I've been getting
That's
shoes
its
from
own
Nike.
culture.
No, Nike was
Its
sending me
own
shoes
culture.
way before there was an internet.
But how's that happen though? Like
So
you're
for
a
me,
guy from the hood.
so for me, it's crazy. Here goes. So now it goes the whole hip hop element and the whole thing. So I had Club Essos, but before that, one of my best friends. I got like 3 best friends. Clark is one of them. My man Speedy James Williams. He was in a Nike commercial where they was doing the dribbling with Jason Williams and Rasheed Wallace. He's from my
Is that the
hood.
nigga that got the body, Jason Williams?
No.
You want to put bodies on
No,
everybody.
Jason Williams, the one that shot his limo driver. No, the other, White Chocolate, the other
my
Jason
bad.
Williams.
I'm just-
No,
it is a nigga that got a body.
I can relate with you. I understand what you're talking
Okay.
about. I understand.
N.O.R.E telling everybody.
So he was in that commercial. So I got to meet the guys like Jerry Erasmus. And guys-
Erasmi.
Jerry Erasmus. So, you know what I'm saying? So guys like that was taking care of me before there was the internet. So, I call him my brother.
Right.
He was in Above the Rim with Tupac. So I was on the set every day. I was on the set for like 11 days in a row with Pac when they were shooting Above the Rim and all that, just hanging out, bullshitting around. And Reebok pretty much sponsored that whole campaign. But my man did this commercial with Nike, the dribbling commercial. So I was able to go up in the office and then and just build relationships and stuff like that. So I was getting shoes for a while. It was just white Air Forces and black Air Forces. It was really no special shoes like that,
Right.
except for the Family Tree Air Force when they won Rucker. But I mean, besides stuff like that, it was just a whole bunch of shit. So I've been around that whole time.
And you knew sneakers was gonna be.
No, I didn't. I just love
Okay.
kicks. Yeah, I was running around with Clark for years. When Clark was coming to Club Essos, I didn't really know there was a sneaker thing with Clark like that. I knew I loved sneakers. I was riding around in a Toyota 4Runner with somebody's in a chick's name from Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? When I had Club Essos.
Chick name from
Yeah,
Wendy's.
it was
Make
some
some
girls.
noise
It
for
was
that
just some
bitch.
girl's name. You know what I'm saying? I had no license, B. No
That bitch
license.
need to be. That noise need to be made for her. Goddamn it.
Let's make some noise for her.
God damn it.
You know what I'm saying? So
goddamn it.
you.
Let's big that bitch up. Goddamn.
So running around like so. I had the 4Runner. I thought I was hot. Clark pulls up in the first Yukon Denali that I ever seen in my life. 2-door shit with the ill system,
Been
neon
rich
lights
for
in
a
it.
long time.
No, it's crazy. And then I wound up owning a stereo shop years later.
He said,
I bought Stay Tuned from Mike Tyson back in the days.
Wait. He said Mike Tyson what?
Yeah, Mike Tyson used to have a rim place in Fort Lee, New Jersey called Stay Tuned.
Yep.
I bought that. It was called Audio Designs after that, so I own
Make
that.
some noise for him flossing.
No, I'm flossing. I'm gonna take it back. So when Fat Joe used to drive down here to Miami before he lived there, remember the Escalade they was getting from Martin Cadillacs with the motorized TVs in the back that was always breaking? I did those.
But
I put the systems in the
He
car.
did the broken TV.
Escalade.
Remember the Cadillac? Remember the Cadillac? Remember when Joe used to come down here? You know Joe wasn't flying back in the days. Remember Joe used to come to
Yeah,
Miami all the time with the
Paris,
Escalades and all that?
But what year we talking? Because
Well, going
Joe
back
used to
to
come to
shoes
Miami
was a while
all the
ago,
time.
but when I had Audio Designs, it might have been, I got locked up in 01, 02. It might have been 99, 2000.
okay, that's when the caddies.
Yeah, that's right. It's Tim Martin, God bless his dad. Tim Martin, yeah. So I was doing his
just wanted to
systems
say
and all.
No, because I wanted to put the years together.
Nah, I was doing his
good
system.
at my job.
I was doing his systems back. I was doing his systems back in the days. So I say that to go back from '96 to 2001. Like I was always like the sneaker shit was always forever with me. But when I used to see Clark at Esso's back in '95, '96, I didn't even know Clark had the ill sneaker collection like that. We was just vibing on cars.
Right.
And then him coming to Mad Wednesdays, Maria Davis getting drunk every night, and then Jay doing the whole shit. And Jay and them used to pull up to Esso's
2 hours before.
No, earlier than that, like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
In the daytime, yeah.
And they would prepay for their bottles of Cristal. They would give me $3,600 cash. Cristal was $300 a bottle back then.
Right.
Shout out to the plug. I was paying like $40 a bottle, stolen, selling them for. I was getting a lot of money back then.
Respect
The funny shit is when we started doing that, they wasn't even selling Cristal.
Right.
They would have to go get the Cristal because we were asking for Cristal.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was getting Cristal from the distributors, Charms Liquor, all that shit. I mean, so
But only
to see
for this
all that-
one day.
Nah, but the fly shit was the reason I fell in love with that whole rock. The reason I fell in love with that whole rock movement was they never pulled their money out in the club. They would come to Esso's at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, prepay for their bottles of Cris, and have me bring a case of Cristal out to the bar, and they would just hang by the bar and pour their bottles.
Hold on.
No cash on the table.
How Khaled say it? You smart.
So that was everybody else was starting and fronting and pulling their bottles out and buying $80 bottles of Moet and all that bullshit, and I'm sitting there laughing.
9 o'clock.
Stop! You ain't going nowhere.
All right, Clark. I'm sorry. But now, Clark, you seen the beginning. I need to know where Clark Kent was
Okay,
at.
I got a DJ. I gotta go.
Okay.
You ain't
I
going
need to know
nowhere.
where Clark Kent was at when you heard the rumors that Jay-Z and Dame Dash separated and it will never be the same, because everything that you said just now, you were speaking about the beginning, because that's what you represent.
Right.
And now you still here, you still relevant, you still doing what we gotta do. But
God's
you're
willing.
a human. You're a human.
Yeah.
So I'm asking the human being right now. How did you feel? Because I still speak to both of them. On the same
I speak
days
to both
too.
of them too.
It be on the same
I
days
speak to
too. I'll be
both of them
feeling
too.
mad guilty.
You want to know what's crazy? Speaking to your saying you feel guilty, I could never feel guilty because they were both
I
my
wasn't
mans.
there. I wasn't there.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
you.
So, but the funny shit was I was sitting at my desk at Rockefeller when I found out that it just wasn't gonna be the same anymore, and I thought to myself, okay,
they'll work it out.
listen, nah.
Was a part of you that said they'll work it out?
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit. I
Okay.
thought it would go away.
That's what I
But you have
thought.
to understand, as a guy who was there from before everything, I was just like, that's corny shit. They'll figure it out. And because I knew, understand me, I was there from the beginning, and then I went to Motown Records, and I
You had a
went
lot
to
of jobs.
Yeah,
I think
like
you Jamaican.
And he helped in the flower shop.
You Panamanian Jamaican. Let's make some noise for Clark having $1,700. Come on, goddammit, come on.
Make some noise.
Hey, yo, Peruvian people better clap. What you got, beef from Panama or something? You better clap. You people from Peru. You better clap. I'm sorry. You want to take the fifth shot? I feel like you just want to take the
not
fifth
at all.
shot.
Listen, being before and you know, making the connection between
I'm
them,
talking about some serious.
making them the connection between them, and seeing what
you
happened.
introduced them.
Right, I introduced them.
We didn't clarify the introduction. Can we
Yeah.
go for the introduction? How did you introduce them, Ken?
After I signed Dame's groups, I kept telling them about, yo, this dude Jay-Z is the best in the world.
And you telling this to Dame?
To Dame. I said, yo, you gotta see my man Jay-Z is the best in the world. It's gonna kill niggas. What the fuck is this Jay-Z nigga? He ain't better than Big L. I was like,
Wow.
like, with all due respect, I think Big L is dope.
I
but,
think he's
like,
one of the best.
But I think he's dope.
personally.
I think he's dope. But you saying that my man's not better than him makes no sense to me, because I listen. You know what I'm saying? So I knew how wild Kane was. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you saying Big L is better than Kane? If you saying Big L is better than Rakim, and then you're saying he's better than Jay. Like, now you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't better than Jay.
But this is back then.
This is back then. when
Nobody
he's
can
saying
see
it.
your vision.
Yeah, they didn't see it. I mean,
Right.
but I didn't care. So, but I was just like, trust me, my man's iller than everybody. And then, you know, I started to prove it. And then he was, you know, like, he was like, yo, I'm gonna meet this guy. And when he meets him, he's like, I can't believe this dude's wearing white on white Air Force Ones. And I'm like, what the fuck you think? They only wear Air Force Ones in Harlem? Nigga, you corny. Like, how could you think something so stupid? But
who we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Dame was like, I can't believe this nigga's wearing Air Force Ones. I was like, what are you talking about? You met me. I'm wearing Air Force Ones. And so I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, but you be in Harlem. I don't care where I be at. I'm saying, like, you gonna say that there's nobody else in Brooklyn that wears Air Force Ones except me? Like, that would be some dumb shit to believe. But, you know, that's what he felt. And he felt like, understand me, I took him to Brooklyn. So he was kind of halfway scared at the same time. Because he believed that the only thing, Dame Dash, the only thing that happened in Brooklyn was
robbery,
thievery. He just felt like motherfuckers just robbed niggas.
I thought that too.
Like, all the time.
And then I went to Albert Square Mall with my cousins, and I was like, I liked it. I like our hair. I went to Farragut.
Farragut was...
Back
about it too,
yeah. I'm sorry. Continue. I don't want to make it about me.
You know, so but what I'm saying is, I introduced them, and everything was all good from day one. So when this happened, when it was like, you know, it's getting a little shaky, I was just like, they're gonna fix that.
And that it was 18 years later.
Yeah, how it was long? Enough years later. It was enough because it was. I think they had almost done 10 albums or 12 albums. It was a lot. I mean, and you have to remember, Jay ran a bunch of summers.
He ran a lot of summers.
He ran a bunch of summers. I don't know too many rappers that get that many summers.
Yeah, he had summers, and he brag about it too.
And what's crazy is
you're talking about 97 summer jams. I don't know.
No summers, like
summers.
this.
Summers. Come on,
put it out, everybody shut down.
No. I mean, back then, if you had a summer in New York, you had a summer around the world. I mean,
like hit records in the summer.
Hit records in the summer. Okay. So that's what we're talking about.
But you know, the only summers he didn't run was the summers that he didn't put records out.
Right.
So what are we talking about here?
Right.
Think about it. The only summers Jay didn't run is the summers that Jay decided he wasn't rapping.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. So what you think?
That's some shit for niggas to think about for a second. The only summers that Jay didn't run was the summers that he didn't put a fucking record out. Bottom line, when he was 15, I told you niggas.
I feel like we gotta make some noise.
Yeah, make some noise.
I think you felt you need to make some noise for that too.
No, we need another shot for that one.
No, we don't need another shot.
Last shot.
5. I told you I'm an odd nigga.
Come on,
I cannot leave on the even. And you can pull my shit. You can pull my shit, man.
Absolutely
You can pull my shit. I'm not even looking. You tell me when to pull it away, man. Yeah, I'm not even looking, goddammit.
I gotta fill mine up for that. There ain't gonna be no sucker.
Hey, yo, Clark, where you DJing tonight?
Ain't nobody gonna hear that shit. It don't fucking matter.
Somebody snap it or something.
Yo, man, damn, you was mad disrespectful. I thought you was my brother. I thought you would give me a little.
No, look, I got it with you.
You do got it.
I got it with you.
Here we go.
I'm not going to the club tonight. I got it with you.
You are going to the club tonight.
Oh, no, I'm not, brother.
You want some of this?
You change your flight.
Don't discuss how much this is. This is this.
All right, you gotta relax.
We gonna go, N.O.R.E. We got it.
All right. Ara. Ara. We didn't teach you. Ara.
I got you, brother.
All right, let's go.
Nigga,
let's go.
Fucking got me a jink chance, you fuck.
I fought hard for this podcast to happen. I was on the text with N.O.R.E. every day.
Water.
Everybody
Cheers to the water.
Everybody wonders why I asked for Fiji. I'm the only one who's still straight.
Let's big up to Ciroc for Ciroc.
Big up to Ciroc for Ciroc?
No. Shout out to Puff, because after Clark DJs tonight, we're going to Puff's house to the after party.
Yo, so you're going to the after party? 3 a.m.?
We're going now.
3 a.m.?
Absolutely not.
Not?
Listen, I changed my flight for this. We going tonight.
Absolutely not.
Me neither.
Whoa.
This nigga right here is bugging.
We're going.
We are not going to the Puff party.
Not.
Yeah, okay.
You know there's video here. Just
both of y'all are lying.
There's video here.
Yo,
Let me tell you, both of y'all are lying.
Nobody seen The Office Party? You never seen the movie The Office Party? They be like,
I saw you the
I
other
am
day.
not doing that. They be like,
They can't see you winking. We're going.
Shit, pass me my phone.
So we are not going to. So is this how we doing? So are you DJing tonight?
Yes, I am.
Where you
Where at?
DJing?
I'm DJing a party that we do once a month called The Originals. It's me,
Tony Touch.
Tony Touch, Rich Medina, Stretch Armstrong, and D Nice.
Dope.
It's probably the wildest. It's probably the best party that I get to do.
And y'all niggas still be smashing after the party? And
I got a
shit
wife.
like
I don't do none of that
Yeah,
shit.
me neither.
Yeah, that was incriminating, brother.
What's going on? High five. Word up, Clark. Me and
I'm
you
very
together.
happy.
I'm not married.
I'm happily
So you be
married.
smashing Clark's leftovers?
I said I'm not married.
So you be smashing?
Small shit.
I'm just happy to be
Small
here.
shit. It's a
I'm just
small
happy to be
shit.
here.
You have a beard?
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You eat ass, man?
Absolutely, it's right next door. You can't miss it. Yeah, I know about your man that eat ass. So, yeah, me too.
Where's Eddie the ass?
Where is Eddie the ass eater? I
Eddie
wanted
the
to meet
ass
him
eater.
because I'm
You know we
definitely.
have a person on our show.
I listen. I'm an avid
Clark,
listener, brother.
Look at us. We have a
Look
person
at
on our
us.
show.
I listened to the Icy episode on the plane on the way here.
Called Eddie the ass eater. Clark,
you
I'm
ass?
sorry. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
You don't
That's
eat
not something-
ass?
That's not anything that really. You know.
All right, speak for yourself. I'm Puerto Rican.
Panamanian is like Puerto Rican's like foul cousin.
Times 3.
Like it's,
No, Clark is my foul brother.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
no, I'm gonna be honest. Cause you know why Panamanian? Cause Panamanian is like, you kicked me on purpose?
I'm sorry.
I didn't even touch you, brother.
All right, that's you. All right.
Boom, mommy.
Let me tell you why Panamanian is crazy.
Tell me, brother.
Cause it's like your Spanish cousin / Jamaican cousin. Cause like, they're kind of like both.
It's a snap a lot.
Am I bugging?
No, you're not.
Like, cause they're like y'all like Jamaican Spanish niggas.
But can you explain why?
Cause y'all eat roti.
Panamanians eat roti like that?
Yeah, they eat roti.
Do you, Rody?
That's
No,
not the
I'm bugging.
reason why.
I'm bugging.
No,
All right.
that's
What's
not
the
the reason. The
Tell
reason
us.
why is because historically, when the Panama Canal was being built,
Are we getting deep?
Roosevelt?
Let's break down a Nas verse.
he's going.
Let's go.
I'm in.
Jamaicans came over from to Panama to help build the canal.
Yardman.
Yard man them. My
Yard
grandfather's
man them.
Jamaican.
Okay. We gotta talk to these people, Clark.
13 jobs, not 13. 13 jobs.
13.
13 blood
Hey, yo, I
clot
gotta
jobs.
ask you to relax. Yes, yo, listen, you gotta relax. Don't you ever grab a bottle over here again. This is Panamanian niggas. Them niggas these Panamanian niggas will shake your feet.
Throw that back.
They'll shake your feet. You don't know where Clark came from? Flatbush, Panama. That
He said
nigga
Flatbush,
was-
Panama.
The sneaker game shit too.
He gotta
Let's
relax.
go. You gotta relax.
No, he gotta relax.
He gotta relax.
He gotta relax.
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Official USA flea
That's
market.
my friend. You know, out here in Miami, they have flea markets. See, Coliseum was like an official flea market.
Coliseum was official. I'm from the Bronx. Coliseum was official.
But out
I used to know
here,
Queens.
the
Hey,
flea
do not
market.
call it unofficial out here.
No, the flea market he go to is very unofficial.
No, he goes to Homestead.
I gotta throw that out there.
Carol Mart? Carol Mart what?
Very unofficial.
Nah, chill out, man. The flea market, we all lived off the flea market, man.
You gotta relax. Dude.
Nah, bro. I sold all my mixtapes at the flea market.
I know you racist. Towards
Racist?
Miami. Like, I mean, what is that? But
Bias?
Sonny?
Yes,
Bias.
Miami.
That's what I meant. Bias. But Sonny slaps the flea market. I still don't think his Jordans right now is official right now. Like them shits.
Sonny
He got low
supports.
top twos on. He good. He good.
I'm
He
not
got low
even
top
sure.
twos on.
I'm
He
not even sure. You ain't even get it from Foot Locker. You got it from Yurt Locker.
Those shits ain't even
The
from
shit had
China.
a Y in front of the
From
F.
China.
It was Yurt Locker. You gotta relax, Sonny. Yo, so Clark,
Yep.
we answered you your favorite era in hip hop. Now, and you also said Rick Ross album was great.
Yes.
You said that.
This is best to me so far.
I agree with you as well. But now, I also said Drake's album. Did you,
You know what?
hear
You know
Drake's
what's crazy?
album? Did you
Yeah,
hear
we talk
Drake?
about great. But think about this.
Okay.
Every Rick Ross album you listen to, you can pick something off of it and go, maybe not that one.
What do you mean?
I'm
sorry.
saying, so that's the reason why I could say this is his best work, because you can't take anything off of it. You gotta go, nah, well, that shit's fire too. Nah, well, that shit's fire too. Nah, well, that shit's fire too. And he's talking on that shit.
Is he the South? Rick Ross? I mean, South Biggie?
No, he's Rick Ross.
He's don't compare to Biggie
Nah,
at
he
all.
can't be compared to
Ross
anything.
Best,
He's his own
Ross got
Ross.
busy on his album. Ross got busy on his
Anybody
album.
who compared him to Biggie was doing him a disservice. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no one's gonna be like that
When you say
crazy.
him, you saying
They were doing
Rick
him
Ross,
a disservice.
or you saying
They were
Biggie?
doing Rick Ross a disservice
Okay.
by trying to compare him to that. Let
Right.
Rick Ross be Rick Ross.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And as Rick Ross, he's fucking bananas. Like his album is fire. It's not
Right.
good. It's fire.
Right.
I actually feel bad that the album came out a day before Drake's album because it's like it didn't have the time to breathe.
Drake's album's a playlist. How do you feel
It's
about
a fucking
playlists?
album, B. It's an album.
It's an
I don't
album.
care
It's
what
an
you say. It's an
Apple
album.
playlist, right?
If the shit have a cover and it has credits and it has track lists, it's a fucking album, B.
Make some noise for that guy.
I'm good.
And then Kendrick
I'm
released
good,
a
son.
single.
Matter of fact, fuck
Kendrick
it.
killed it.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm joking.
yo, I'm gonna be honest. You'll bring us to the top of the podcast world.
If I smoke some weed?
One hit,
One hit.
just one hit,
One
just
hit.
one hit.
Through your left
Because you did
nostril.
Elliot
Now,
Wilson before me. All that shit you talking about, you knew me, Poppy, and all that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
That fucked with you a little bit?
Let's bring it 360 now.
No,
But you did rap
you
radar.
did say you curved him before, though.
You curved me
I
first.
never curved Carl. But he's the OG. You gotta let him just like, because everybody has stories in their head.
N.O.R.E.
Everybody has stories.
N.O.R.E.
Hit one hit, Clark. One for Panama. For was that shit? Boom boom, mommy.
Boom, boom, mommy.
Hand it out. Take one hit
You know
for
what's
hand it
crazy?
out.
You produced that?
No.
You produced that?
No, listen, here's some crazy shit. People look at that record, and back then, it was a Panamanian dude doing a reggae record.
Reggae.
But guess what?
That's reggaeton.
That is the first
That is reggaeton.
reggaeton
That is
record.
reggaeton. Hey, for reggaeton, goddammit. One.
Nah, I'm good.
Goddamn, I thought.
Hit it up.
See this? This is some straight Panama shit.
Boom boom, mommy.
Boom, boom. The boom, boom.
Pitun tun.
Gotta relax to say it again.
Bro, he said it even better.
Pitun tun. Pitun tun. My man.
See, I even had it wrong.
Anyway, man, keep going, man.
Had a
Where we at,
couple
man?
records, too.
Where are we at?
Let's make some noise for Panama. Yo, so Clark.
Jesus fucking Christ, this dude is nuts.
Clark.
You think?
Jeez. I gotta play.
You're not going nowhere, man. You good.
You've been in this.
I'm your man
Been in the
today.
game for
This game for
years.
years.
Made you an animal. Rules to this shit.
I wrote you a manual.
That bastard. So now, I heard you the tweet
Rule
with Rick
number
Ross.
uno.
With Rick Ross, you tweeted that Rick Ross album was dope.
Fire.
I saw that tweet went viral.
It did?
In my mind, it did.
Oh, okay.
But now, Clark,
Yeah.
what else does Clark Kent like? That's new school.
Contrary to what a lot of people might think,
Migos.
I fuck with Migos, yo.
I fuck with Migos.
I fuck with Migos.
Fuck with Migos.
I fuck with Young Thug. You know what? No. The thing is that when you sit behind it, when you sit,
I love Dead Walruses. That's all I like. I don't care.
when you sit behind a desk,
You know he don't DJ parties unless it's vinyl.
Right.
He gotta relax.
No, it's a lie of his.
none of these records
It's
get
a
on
drunk
vinyl.
fact.
Oh,
It's
it's a
just
drunk
drunk
fact. Okay. Listen, when you sit behind a desk, you start to look at music differently. You don't look at music just for what you personally think. You look for, is it going to work? Whether you like it or not, it's
Right.
whether it's going to work or not. The first time I heard Young Thug, I thought he might have something. But then it was repeatedly.
The melodies.
Repeatedly. That dude, you might not understand everything he's saying, but when he says it,
I used to take Molly. I understand
somehow
everything.
you can get to it. Young Migos? Yo, every time I don't even know.
Gotta take Molly.
Listen. I don't
To understand it. I'm just throwing it out there.
I just
gotta
want to
take
be
Molly.
Fully
listen.
understand.
I just want to be clear. I'm not sitting here saying these dudes are spitting bars. What
No,
I'm
that's
saying
not.
is these dudes
It's
are making
melodies.
these
It's
dudes are
music.
making records that I can actually like.
Yeah.
And you know, trust me, there's a list of motherfuckers that I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? But there's some dudes that get put in that vein with all these other dudes that I'm looking at like, why the fuck are you making records? And when I look at them, I'm going, well, how can you put this guy in here when his records are better? You know what I'm saying? Let's just look at his records. Fuck if he can rap. Let's just look at his records. To me, you gotta. Here's where a lot of motherfuckers get shit fucked up. They look at this rap thing like it's about having bars as much as it is about making records. When you're a rapper, your shit is to make records. When you're MC, it's about you having bars.
How about melodies though, Clark?
Yo, your melodies help you make
now
better.
it feels like melodies.
You asked me a question.
Is what's carrying it. Am I bugging?
Good melodies make better records. And the reason why is, it's so simple, but nobody looks at this shit. When you learn, the first song that you ever learned was your ABCs. The only way you learned the ABCs was by singing it. It's a melody and a rhythm.
Right.
So that's the reason why somebody with a good melody makes something and you catch it. That's what makes something catchy. Is the fact that you the fact that you heard a good melody makes it catchy. So when you hear you might not know what the fuck he's talking about. But soon as
whatever you just did is a hit for him right now.
But the thing is, most people might not hear what he says, but they definitely
cousin. I respect that. Leave that right here. Clark need that. Clark need that. Get it over this.
Bring that big ass hair dryer. Bring that big ass hair dryer.
We respect this podcast. We respect all the noise behind it. Let that go.
Hey yo.
Let that go, please.
Hey yo, Michael Benson. Respect this podcast.
I'm gone.
Yo,
I have no hair left.
Yo, Clark, this is your shit, Clark. This is your life. Keep talking that hip hop shit. Yes. This is not Rap Radar. I apologize for you doing that first, cause it fucked you up mentally.
You wasn't supposed to do rap. I've been trying to get you to do this for a while.
Nigga live in Florida, B.
So what? We here all the time.
We got a budget.
Definitely here all the time.
You should have did this.
You got a budget now, nigga. Don't say that to me. If you would have said,
we still ain't got it. In my mind, I got a budget. We don't got it right now. Not yet.
No budget.
Not yet.
Chill, because I flew myself out, so yeah.
Yeah. Let's make some noise for Mayor having 3,600 kicks. How do you maintain 3,600 sneakers?
That's the. I never had that question asked me before. I have no clue. I wear whatever's on the floor.
But I see on the internet you got white clear boxes.
Oh no, I got the neatest. That's my title. You talk to Joe, you talk to Wale, you talk to Greg Street, you talk to Fat Joe, Clark. I got the neatest. I got the neatest sneaker room in the world.
But why is it in white clear boxes?
I have an abundance of sneakers. I wear my sneakers.
So you want to see what
I want to
it is.
see what I want to grab. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Right.
If I'm looking for a pair, I want to be able to find it.
Right.
So in them boxes, I wasn't gonna be able to find all that. And I don't sell sneakers. I don't resell sneakers. If I wanted to resell my sneakers, I got $1 million sitting right there in my room.
No, you have.
I got $1 million sitting in my room. No bullshit. I got $1 million sitting in my room. Relax. I got $1 million in sneakers sitting in my room. So like, I wanted to see if I want to grab a pair of sneakers from 2003. I'm gonna go look for that pair of sneakers.
Nah, because I seen your shit. Like you had rolls.
Yeah, it's rolls. It's my shit look like
I'm looking,
my sneaker room is 900 square feet.
Wow.
And the crazy shit, I know you from seeing it on the street.
Yeah.
So when I seen it on the internet, I was like, damn, I never knew. Yo, you had every sneaker I ever. You had the
I got undefeated fours.
You had the what's this shit? Michael J. Fox shit.
Yeah, I got I got the Marty McFlys. I got those. Yeah,
Back to the
Them
Future.
shits
I got
ain't
the Back to the
sneakers.
Futures.
Wow.
That's not sneakers.
Those are not sneakers.
What are those called?
Movie props.
I would like.
So that's
movie
even
props.
more in advance.
This is where me and Clark argue and we go at it from back and forth.
I would love to see.
No,
what y'all
it's a real argument sometimes. Like this, I believe there's a sneaker culture. Clark doesn't,
I believe there's a sneaker culture.
Okay.
and we're gonna let Clark go. Only Clark can address it because if I say it, I'm gonna say it
Because I
wrong.
want to investigate this before we dive into it.
Yeah.
You said you believe there's a sneaker culture.
Yeah.
And Clark said he does not believe.
No, because Clark is gonna bring. Well, I can't answer for Clark, but I know where Clark is going with it because we had this
So
argument
you
a
don't
million
think
times.
there's a sneaker culture? Y'all are gods.
And we really
have
argue about
y'all
this.
on our posters.
No, we really argue about this.
I'm part of sneaker culture. I'm like a pond. I'm very low in the sneaker culture.
You've been
but
told
I
wrong.
go to the meetings.
Listen.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No. Your Jordan segment was brought up everywhere in the world. I'm an avid listener of the podcast, so I don't want to hear that. You official.
Oh yeah, I did shit on Jordan.
You shit on Jordan.
But I also kept
No, you
wearing
never
them.
heard this. He shit on Jordan.
I kept
Crazy.
wearing them. I kept wearing them. So that lets you know I'm not a hater.
No. I respect it.
Haters gonna say some shit and then boycott you.
Yeah, so Clark
I
doesn't
ain't
believe there's a
boycott you.
sneaker culture.
I still want you. I still.
You know you don't believe that. We can argue about it because you my brother and I love you.
So
you don't
just
believe in
Clark,
sneaker
Clark,
culture.
I can't believe what he's saying right now. I'm just throwing it out there. You saying there's not a sneaker culture?
N.O.R.E.
Yes.
How many 5%ers you know?
You gotta relax.
Huh?
I know at least 700 people.
You know what's crazy?
700 people.
No. I can say this without even looking at him. When he was growing up, at one point, he was about to be 5%.
I am 5%.
There it is.
My heart, right
Okay,
now.
listen.
I am still.
I was given the attribute Father Allah when I was young, right? Skip back. When you look at that, and then you go, what's it really based off? It's based off of Islam. What is Islam? A culture, right?
Yep.
How can you parallel sneakers, which is sneakers, some shit that you wear on your feet, to a culture, a way of life? Culture is a way of life. It has laws, it has a belief system, it has a financial system, and it has a spiritual system. Please, the word culture is a powerful word. Parallel that to Islam. Sneakers and Islam. Okay, we're done here.
So equate that to you said hip hop culture then.
No, hip hop
give
is
me
a way of life.
No, you said culture.
Hip hop is a way of life.
Right.
It's a culture.
So give me the same.
Hip hop is a
regiments. You said
the art.
Finance. Everything you said.
Money
everything you
is
said.
finance.
No, I know, but everything you said. Everything you said.
Understand me. Money is
Because
finance.
I believe there is a culture in the sneaker.
Okay, then show it to me.
I mean, I don't have the same definitions as you.
I'm just saying, but if
there
you,
is, but
There's
there
a
is,
way of life.
But there's subdivisions.
Like
to your
I do
hip-hop,
not
right?
subscribe
wait,
to
hold
sneaker
on.
culture.
See now, that's a
You never
totally
heard of
different.
Sneaker Con?
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
He hosted a sneaker con. He was on the
listen,
panel.
I hosted it, but listen to what I'm saying to you. If you say culture, you would be wrong. If you said subculture, we'd have a conversation.
Now, see, Clark is going to bring it
So
back to the
Islam
fact
is
that
not
hip
just
hop.
a religion,
When
it's
Run
also the
DMC puts
culture.
up 17, when Run DMC puts up his and tells everybody to put up their shell toes, and there's 17,000 people up putting their shell toes, he's gonna attribute that to hip hop culture.
I'm not gonna attribute that to hip hop culture. What I'm gonna say is, can you tell me when Run DMC made that record, which nigga wasn't wearing Adidas? Think about this. Why can't you say everybody put your Adidas up when you on a stage if niggas wasn't wearing Adidas?
So you're saying the sneaker culture is a subculture of hip hop?
No, sneakers culture is a subculture, period. It's not a culture. It doesn't come first.
What's in the subculture
It's a
of?
byproduct.
To be sub, it's
a
sub of
byproduct of clothes. It's not even you know what I'm saying?
So it's a byproduct of fashion, is what you're
It's just a
saying. But I
byproduct of a
disagree.
fashion, which isn't a culture. It's fashion. It's shit you
So
wear.
then it can't be a subculture if it's not a.
Exactly. So we're getting back to the same thing. I'm trying
No,
to listen.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Okay,
I think it's a
then.
culture.
Okay, show it to me.
Sneakers is a culture, guys.
I think, but you have your own
Clark,
definition
how
of
many
culture.
kids?
Wait, hold on.
No,
Stop,
wait,
stop,
no.
stop,
I'm
stop.
not
Don't do
gonna
this.
stop. No.
Don't do this. Why?
Cause y'all gods. That's it.
Hold on.
No
How many kids?
explanation. That is it.
No. How many sneaker shows we do where these 15 and 16-year-old and 17-year-old kids don't know you from nothing from music, but they praise the ground you walk on because of sneakers?
Answer yourself. You can answer that yourself. Why do that?
I'm asking you.
You can't. Dude, I created sneakers. I designed sneakers. I'm a guy who is looked at
And that's a culture to them because they don't know that you discovered Jay. They don't know that you were saying Jaz-o was the best in the world. They don't know that you signed Daz Effects. They don't know that because
They look
their
at me
parents
like
was
I'm-
making
they
them
look-
to
it-
Daz Effects.
What's your man talk?
No, I'm saying he's trying, but it's
No,
not
I'm
gonna
right.
work.
But your
You're
definition
not.
of
You
culture,
don't
is that
talk
a
unless I'm
definition
right.
of culture? Like if I was going encyclopedia, culture, what the way you define
Okay,
it, is that it is the definition of culture? Because that's the only way we can define what we're talking about.
Okay, so then I guess we'll open a dictionary.
But there's generations to cultures,
no
and these
dictionaries
kids
that
don't
drink
know who
champs.
you are from music. They know who you are
No
from
dictionaries
sneakers.
that drink champs.
No dictionaries that drink champs.
We make our own dictionary.
I'm the dictionary.
Right, he's the poorer.
Drunk
Tell me
dictionary.
your meaning. Tell me your meaning.
He's the poorer.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this funky. I learned what I understand.
We gotta take a piss?
I'm taking a peek.
I wanted to do that a long time ago.
I understand what I understand to be culture from being one who's a spiritual person. So I learned it from a spiritual place. So if I learned it from a spiritual place, I can only look at what I understand to be culture in a spiritual place. So with that alone,
He said you're right.
Culture. You want to read it? Somebody want to read it?
I pulled up the definition of culture. I hate all of y'all.
I gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Read it. It says the
Yo,
art
Clark.
and other manifestation of human intelligence.
I'm right.
wait.
I'm right. Oh, I'm right. Hold on.
Read it
We're gonna
again.
read this.
Read it again.
Culture, the arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively. So these kids that don't know that you these kids collectively that don't know that you discovered Jay, that don't know that you did this, they know you from sneakers. That is a culture to
You're
them.
not looking at what you said and reading it properly. Read it again. Read it again.
Okay, I'm not even drunk yet. I am drunk. The arts of other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively.
Hold on. Human intellectual achievement. Where?
Well, that goes back to English.
No.
Opinions are like assholes. I have one, you have one.
Stop. Read what you read and explain it because you're not explaining it. It's so simple. They read it to you.
Look how my brother just called me a dummy
Nigga, that
in
shit
front of
is
2 million.
closed.
How many people now? 2
Sneakers
million?
are closed. Where's the
Only one
achievement?
people looking at that.
How many people
We
listen
only
every
got
week
one
now?
listener. Listen again. Keep it going. I
My
love
brother
this
just called me a dummy in front of
That's
2 million
No, that's
people.
not what he
What I
did.
did was
I love you,
ask
though.
you to understand what you just read.
The
I didn't
arts
have to
and
do this.
other
Y'all are reading it yourselves.
The arts
what the
and
fuck?
other-
You're proving it to me.
The arts and other manifestations of human intellectual.
Wait,
These younger-
stop right there.
I'm stopping.
The arts and what?
And other manifestations
Manifestations of.
human intellectual achievement regarded collectively.
Hold on.
Collectively.
Wait, stop. Human intellectual achievements.
And just for the record,
Where?
your Jordan 2s are real.
Wait. Let's take a few
gotta
steps.
relax.
Hold up. Let's take a few steps back. What are sneakers? Shoes, right? Shoes are something you wear, right? To protect your feet from the elements, right? Okay, cool. Where is the? What was it again? Okay, cool. I'm done here. You read it yourself.
Now you
killed
just
yourself.
got very professional just
No,
now.
I
Said shoes.
just-
Did you wear? Hold up. Your reason for loving shoes and your reason for doing this is because they protect your feet.
Dog.
Because it's because you wanted to fly
No, I wanted to be fresh, and that's totally different than what we're talking about.
Leave. Do not let these guys leave.
I love you.
No, the bottom line is he just let me be
But by
right
that definition that I just read, you would be wrong.
I would be I would
you're
be
wrong.
right.
It says there's no intellectual.
I would be right. You just proved it your
Intellectual
fucking
what?
self.
But when you go intellect, you gotta go intellect on different levels. 17-year-olds are not gonna have my 44-year-old.
No.
Yes.
Read it again. You're gonna be wrong again. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Fucking read the shit.
I read.
Why are we doing this on a podcast?
No, because that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm not losing this
Why would
argument.
You're gonna lose.
No, I'm not. Because I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. For
I
a
think
second.
it becomes
Wait.
a personal opinion
Did he
at that
lose?
point.
I mean, by just what I read, the human.
No. But
didn't
what
lose.
I just walked back with him off of what you read, did he lose?
Just off the human intellectual part, I don't see how sneakers is.
Thank you very fucking much.
Wait, but what does that mean?
You're fired.
Define the human intellectual part.
no
No,
AC,
I'm saying,
and
real
you
talk.
disagree with me.
Hold on.
I'm not saying this as an honest person. I just want to know.
Listen, everything that you're gonna get that's human and that's intellectual is going to make you smarter.
Right. So the shoe is not gonna make you smart.
It's fucking shoes, yo.
That's what I said.
It's shoes.
That was so whack. I love you, but that was so
but
whack.
then I can't argue it.
No, I love you, that was so whack.
Yo, this shit's hot as fuck.
No, it's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
Yo, understand me.
Yes.
I swear to God, like this is real nigga shit. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna
I
have
hate to say it.
we're gonna have such an Instagram and Twitter war between this
Yo,
because
and with
this
all
is still
due
the culture.
And with all due respect, listen. There are people. There are people.
Hate has.
That's why you wanted to come.
Hashtag hate
That's
has.
why you wanted to come so bad.
No. Pause. No, I didn't want to come. Pause.
Pause. That's why you wanted to be here so bad.
No, because I get tired of you saying this shit is not a culture when it's a
So
culture.
why you get tired of what I'm saying?
Because you my brother and we argue about this all the
But what That's what I'm saying. I don't even get that. But back to what I'm saying is, there are people who are more enthusiastically into shoes than usual. Nobody. And I'm one of those guys who's more enthusiastic than usual. I don't believe that I'm some superhero because I like shoes more than the next guy. You know why? Because I don't know a person who doesn't have a pair of sneakers.
So what do you tell that young kid? No. What do you tell that young kid that doesn't know who you are? What do you tell that young kid who doesn't know who you are based on music, who loves you for sneakers, and goes to your sneaker conventions?
What am I supposed to tell them?
You're their hero. You're their idol.
And I don't tell them anything wrong. I tell them.
But to them, you're the culture of sneakers. To them, you're the culture. We just experienced that in Nike Town just now, my nigga. I walked down the block and they was taking pictures, but then they still didn't talk to you. Dude started talking to you about sneakers and then started rapping to you. You are his life.
Wait, hold on. I'm the guy.
Am I wrong? You're his life.
The guy who started rapping to me didn't talk to me about sneakers at all. You know what he was like? He was like, oh, that's a nigga Clark Kent. Nigga might put me on if he thinks I'm nice. So can I rap for you? He didn't speak to me about sneakers at all.
He spoke to me about sneakers.
Well, that's you, dog. You know why? Because you're a sneaker fucking superhero.
No, but we're together.
What the fuck you want me to do? We're together because we're friends. Right. We're not together because of sneakers.
Absolutely. We don't even talk about sneakers.
We don't talk about
some angry ass sneakers.
So my question is,
no, because you don't understand. This is my brother for 25 years. We really argue.
I understand.
We don't talk about sneakers.
Right now,
we never talk about sneakers.
Right now, I don't even understand why we're talking about sneakers.
No, I love it.
Because we're here for you.
Me and N.O.R.E planned it on the text.
I know you did. I know he
conspiracy.
did.
I love it.
Joe, you're fired. It's me and Clark's party.
Let's go.
No, that's a choice.
What is?
Wait. You know what you just said? Say it again. People take that as a culture. No. People think it's a culture. Say that. That's the truth.
What you
But
say?
anyway, keep going.
So you don't think sneaker?
I think
it's not a culture.
There are some people who are more enthusiastic about sneakers than others. I'm one of those guys.
So you think it's just a
He's
good? It's
one
a
of those
hobby.
guys. It's not a hobby.
Oh,
no
it's
way.
not a hobby?
No. Wait.
Fat
I just want to get myself out of the clear.
Shoes.
Listen, I just want to get myself out of the clear. My shit is, and I've proven it, I just want to be fresh. That's it. My sneakers get dirty, I damn near hate them.
Nah, we agree.
I don't clean sneakers. I don't play that shit. I got enough sneakers.
No, I clean my sneakers.
I'm not cleaning my sneakers because I have so many sneakers. I want to fucking wear them. So what do? I wear them, get the shits away. Why? Because I got enough sneakers that I can wear a brand new pair. Why do I have so much? Because when I was a kid, I wanted to be as fresh as the older guy on my block. So when I got some money. I bought as many pair of sneakers as I possibly could. Why? Because I wanted to be fresh. That's it.
Because I heard about a story. You had an exclusive pair of something. And Busta Rhymes saw you. And said, yo, those is hard.
Yeah.
And you took your sneakers off.
He told you that?
And you gave him the Busta Rhymes.
Who told you that?
Relax. Clock.
I never heard this one. See, there you go.
I did. We were on the tour. We were on Puff's tour, and we went to Portland. No Way Out tour. And we went to Portland, and I knew the people at Nike, so I went to Nike. I visited Nike where it was in Portland.
No, listen to how nonchalant he says he knows the Nike people. But go ahead.
What the I love it. I don't understand what that has to do with anything right now.
You got the cheat code.
We want to make noise for you being that big nigga for a long time. Goddamn it. Thanks for goddamn it. Being a big homie in the sneaker game, goddamn it, for a long time. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
So you gave Busta your shoes. Go ahead.
So what happened, Carl?
I went to Nike. I hung out with my boy. My boy gave me some shoes. I asked him for shoes for everybody. I brought shoes back. I gave shoes to whomever. I was wearing a pair of yellow Air Force Ones. And Bus was very colorful at that precise moment. All his shit was super colorful. He saw the shoes and was like, yo, where the fuck did you get those? And I was like, you want them, you can have them. So I just took them off and gave them to him. Because we couldn't wear Nikes when we was on stage at that point anyway, because we were wearing all black, so I had to wear black Timbs. So I was just like, you can took them off and give them to him. Where'd you hear that? Forget it.
I want to know where you heard it from, because I never heard the story.
Knows everything.
Gotta relax, man. I didn't want to hit you with the relax.
Illuminati told him.
Hit me with the relax. Go ahead. That was legend, because I know every story.
Illuminati told me I'm back good. Expect some noise from me being back in Illuminati.
Back in the Illuminati.
We gotta stop because Because people think I'm really serious.
No, you're Illuminati. It's all.
It's a joke. Relax. But yo, EFN, our 1 year anniversary.
My brother.
We did some crazy shit. We started off our first episode with Kenny Anderson and Fat Joe.
Kenny Anderson was the first one, and he been tweeting that, but he officially was the first one.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kenny Anderson and
I can
Fat
say
Joe.
Chibs because
And
I know
look,
Chibs.
our-
I know Chibba.
Our
Did you
last
call him
episode.
Chibs? Did you call him Chibs when he was
I
here?
call him
Yeah, of
Chibba.
course,
I don't-
of
I call him
course.
Yes,
Chibba.
call him Chibba.
I
You
don't
call him
I
Chibba?
don't call him Chips.
You call him Chibba.
Chibba.
I call him Chibba.
Yeah, I call him Chibba. But
Woo, Left Rack
for-
City, Queens.
For us to have
How do I know that?
motherfucking-
Wait, how do I know that?
Because you a real left.
Because I used to be a Left
You've
Rack
been around.
He
But
said you're a real left rack nigga. He's funny because he used to DJ in Clark Park in the Bronx.
Dog, hold on.
You got cut off.
He said.
They cut me off.
He said.
I was gonna go
Did
in.
he say because I'm a real Left Rack?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna give you Bronx claim too.
I used to be in the
Yeah,
Bronx
all
a
over.
lot.
Clark
I
is
used
all
to be in the
over.
Bronx a lot.
You have
Clark
to
Park.
do that.
Let's get it. Come on, N.O.R.E, let's go. Where we at?
So now,
Oh boy.
before we get up out of here,
So this is the last one?
No. He's a little tipsy. He's gonna say.
you in?
also work with Foxy Brown
That was my cousin.
and Little Kim.
Right.
Wait, who's your cousin?
Fox.
Foxy.
Ain't good.
And
He
you-
knows that. Don't let him act like he don't know that.
So you also work with both of them.
I never made a record on my cousin. Is that crazy?
But how powerful would it be if Foxy and Little Kim, like at this very moment right now, if Foxy and Little Kim got together
At this moment,
at this moment,
it'll probably be really, really cool. About 5 years ago, it'd have been nuts.
Right.
And it's funny because
oh, when you say nuts, you saying like
it'd have
bad?
been like
No, good.
amazing.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Because, 5, 6 years ago, who was the girl? It was almost like we were looking for the girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But imagine
Biggie came 2 years.
if out of nowhere you got Fox and Thelma and Louise. And the funny part is, like, it's a bunch of people who got spoken to about that, but I actually had the ability to do it. And
Because
before,
remember back then they actually had a source cover, right?
yeah,
Foxy
both of them
and
on it.
Kim, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the idea would have been Thelma and Louise. You know what I'm
Thelma
saying?
and Louise.
Would have been Thelma
Why
and
we
Louise.
can't make that happen? Let's make some noise, drink chat. Let me go. Listen, I seen them both recently. No, I'm lying. I seen Kim recently. I spoke to Foxy on the phone. But I think they should do that for hip hop. Fuck anything else.
That would be legend.
Like, you
That
know what
would
I'm
be
saying?
legend.
Like, y'all beefed your whole career. Why don't y'all get together
That'd be ill. At
and
least
let
one
Clark
record.
Kent produce the shit?
I would produce it.
And let Clark Kent produce.
You know what I would rather do? I'd rather be the executive producer or A&R on it so I can make the records. I would rather find the music
Now,
and make the
now
records.
you gotta describe for our listeners what's the difference from producing and then being an executive producer. You gotta,
A good executive producer,
Mad weird.
a good executive producer produces the records and makes sure that the records get made.
Oh, thank you, brother.
we gotta relax. Come on, get Clark.
Oh, look, Hazard's about to take it from me.
I was just gonna pass the
Get Clark.
A good executive producer is the guy who's one of the guys who's making the records, but a great A&R is the guy who makes sure the records get done. That's the guy who finds the
Finds a great
who helps
records.
finds the music and helps
Right.
find the great records, helps make sure that the hook is a great song,
Right.
a great hook. So when you're listening to it, when an artist comes back and he sits in front of you and he plays your album, if the album comes out and it's not good, a lot of people want to blame it on the artist. A lot of people want to blame it on producers, but who they really should blame it on is the guy who's doing artists and repertoire, because it's your job to make sure the album is
They're
great.
saying A&R.
A&R should be
Okay.
blamed for it.
But is A&R still even relevant nowadays? Because
That's a really good question, but let's
Right.
think for a second.
Okay.
If an album's whack, then A&R is very relevant.
great fucking
Good
point.
answer.
Great fucking point.
If an album's
I
dope,
got hit with that question.
What?
Clark. I gotta ask you to relax because you hit me fucked up. Go ahead.
A good A&R is gonna make a good record, i.e. Dead Serious, you know, by Das Effects. You know,
What's the
that
other
would be-
guy?
That would be yourself?
Like what
Sycamore's good. He's very good. He's a very good A&R.
Great R&R. Lenny S.
Lenny, he's
Started
a
from
great A&R.
A&R.
Yeah, I mean, but you know,
Can you name more A&Rs?
more good A&Rs. Jeff Sledge, he's a good A&R. But
Sledge.
you know what's crazy?
Who's that? I gotta investigate.
UGK.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Keith Murray.
Oh yeah.
Like he was at
Job.
Job. He was at Job.
He's a Job guy.
Was
He was
Gino
at
your
Job.
A&R at time?
Let me
Gino
tell you who's
Sims,
one of the
motherfucker.
very best A&Rs. Faith Newman.
Nas. Columbia.
Let's just stop right there.
Faith
Nas.
Newman. Actually, she's the first person who signed Capone and Noriega.
Yes, she was. How about that?
She was the first people. She signed Nas. She chilled 2-3 years, and actually, I fucked that whole story up. She signed Capone.
Capone Bone. Pause.
She signed Capone, and I came home about 6 months after that. You gotta relax. We don't have no more. There's no more.
Finish your story, Paco.
And yeah, Faith Newman.
Poppy,
man.
finish your story, Poppy.
Faith Newman,
come,
man. I got.
This is Miami.
She should be
Paco.
rich somewhere, living her life. God damn it. Big up Faith Newman. God damn it. Cause you know why? Didn't matter that she put on Mia Capone. She put on Nas.
She put on Nas.
And then Nas set it up for us, Mobb Deep, Screwball, Lost Boys, everybody to come after that and eat. That's what the fuck we did. And Slime is still on that same meal. I just, I had my, it was like a Thanksgiving meal for me. So I had turkey here.
Gnarly analogy.
I had sweet potatoes over there. But I wasn't leaving
Let me take
until
for a
I ate
second.
everything.
I was in the A&R
And guess what?
department.
I'm
I was
still
hold on.
there.
We was in the A&R department. We did audio too. We did MC
Woo.
Light. We did Yo-Yo. We did Michelle A. We did Das
Wow.
Effects. We did Involve.
Woo. Take another shot for that.
No, we need another shot for that one. Yeah, for sure.
We gotta need a shot.
Send that Patron back for Clark.
Yeah.
I'll
Give
stop
Send that
right-
Patron
I'll
back
stop
for Clark.
right there.
We're gonna take a light shot. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm almost done.
A light shot. Give
We're
me a
gonna take
light. That's not a light
That's
shot.
not light, but fuck it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
match you though.
but give me a light shot, goddammit. I'm your brother,
No,
goddammit. Light.
You my
That's
brother
it.
later. Right now?
Bang. That's it.
I can buy a ping pong.
This
There you go.
nigga. This
Yeah.
nigga.
But let me ask you, and there's no disrespect.
Clark,
when
where's
you
the shot?
When
Where's
you
the
talk
shot,
about
Clark?
A&R, right? And you talked about the Dawes Effects came with the album. How much did you have to A&R that album?
Well, you have to after you get an album, you have to know when it's right to drop it. What's the best record?
Did you shave records off?
No, it's not about shaving records off. It's about picking the best records that go.
As the singles or whatnot.
Yeah, so
right.
picking Day One
And you're a
Effects.
DJ.
So when they said
you
Bump
looking
City
at that-
Are you looking at it
was with
from a
that.
DJ perspective, or are you
wanna
looking
know,
at
you want
it?
to know what's crazy?
Okay.
Honestly, in my heart, I believe DJs who, I believe good DJs can make the best A&Rs. And the reason why is because good DJs can teach you about a new record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can show you, by the way, this is the record. Just listen. Keep listening. Keep listening. Keep listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if a dude has a mix show and he has a bunch of dudes who has a bunch of records that no one has, and he's deciding, I'm going to play this artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy has the ability to break that artist. And if he can break that artist, he's doing something right. If he can look at the landscape of music that's out and say, I pick this, I pick that, I pick this, and then play it in his mix show and make people happy about the mix show, that guy knows how to pick records. So he should, and I'm being clear when I say he should be able to pick a new artist. So he should be able to hear a dope beat and say, this artist should have that beat. It would make sense if they were singing or rapping on such. If he's not a good DJ, he's not even thinking about that. All he cares about is playing clubs. If he's a good DJ, he cares about what the music is gonna sound like in the next 2 years.
Being a tastemaker, yeah.
I don't even call it tastemakers because they put tastemakers in a totally different thing. My thing is, a good DJ should be teaching the crowd about something.
Which most DJs don't do anymore.
Well, I'm not most DJs.
I'm saying most. Talk
to him, Clark.
Yes,
the
sir.
DJ would
I'm just
dictate
saying, I'm
what it
just
was.
saying, I'm just not most. But then again, you know, the ones who aren't most are the ones who are still here. I've been here for a long fucking time.
Let's talk about the Japanese connection.
What about it?
You got a lot of Japanese niggas that love Clark Kent.
Is that okay?
You got a Clark Kent? You got a Clark Kent line in Japanese?
No, I don't.
Japanese?
I've done a few collaborations with companies in Japan.
Talk about them.
Yeah, I did.
Lafayette.
I did Lafayette collaborate. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I did about 4 or 5 Lafayette collaborations.
Ascribe to these people.
Okay, Lafayette is a
You
brand.
heard what I said? Ascribe. It's
Inscribe?
very different.
You meant
It's
describe.
not describe,
different.
but it's ascribe.
It's ascribe.
You're inscribing
Okay.
and ascribing at the same time.
What is ascribing? I understand what inscribing,
No,
but what is that?
just agree with it. It works.
Okay.
It's a new it's a Drink Champs language.
You see over
And we
here,
learn
you
it.
have brands that are super duper popular, and they're still on the ground level, and they're still like, you know, they're still like gritty and street. You got the Black Scales, you got the Supremes and such. You go over to Japan, Lafayette is one of those brands. Lafayette's a brand with like 6 stores or whatever, and selling a bunch of shit. And I've done at least 5 collabs with them at least.
So Supreme is from Japan
No,
too?
Supreme is from New York.
Okay. But are they popping in Japan?
Oh no, Supreme is popping around the universe.
Worldwide.
Big up Supreme.
That
Nah, big time.
N.O.R.E t-shirt is going for a lot of money on the internet right now.
Relax.
N.O.R.E has all of them and he's selling.
No, I need a size large, please. Thank you.
I definitely ain't. I ain't gonna
You got
lie.
it.
You see that smile? That's the I'm lying smile.
You got it, bro. You got a lot of those. I need that.
We got it.
Listen,
I believe him.
listen. Your homie's telling you he needs that. I need that.
No, they gave
They gave you a lot of them.
I didn't want no inventory after that.
Fucking guy.
Did I say that out loud? I
Yeah, you
shouldn't
said
have
that. I need that.
Definitely should have.
Just tell me I can get one of those. Come on.
I
Tell me you got me.
somewhere.
Say it again.
Somewhere in my life.
In your mind, you got me?
In my
In my
life.
mind.
In my life,
My
mind.
mind. So Clark,
Yep.
you work big.
Yes.
You work with Jay.
Yes.
You work with Rick Ross.
Yep.
You work with Nas
No, I didn't
You had
get
the
to work with him.
opportunity.
I wanted to.
too.
Funny shit is the day that I explained to him about that thing, we was on the Revolt cruise. He was like, "Yo, give me something. Let's do something new." Because
Again.
he knew that I was gonna fuck with Dave East. Because I'm gonna do a record for Dave East. So he's like,
Dave
yo,
East up.
He's like, yo,
Lil
you fuck
bro.
with, he's like, yo, you fuck with him? I was like, nah, I fucks with Dave East. And he's like, yo, you know, send me something. So he was like, yo, for me to send him something, we trade numbers or whatever. I don't know. So I'm gonna send him something.
But that's the
Nah, I
crazy
said,
thing is.
he's so L, babe.
We talking about Davies?
Nas.
Yeah.
Nas, man.
Nah,
top
Nas
five,
is the-
top five,
our
top
God.
five.
Nas is our God.
You from Queens? I understand you saying that.
No, I mean, why don't I have another shot?
Because we didn't drink it
Because you
yet.
never drank this.
And we
shot.
didn't pour Clark's yet.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
No,
We didn't
it's
pour
a-
Clark's or EFN's yet.
We weren't a part of that.
No,
shit.
no, give me. We should
Stop.
Listen,
Don't do that.
Listen,
You guys want to do your own thing.
Listen,
Sit down,
you
sit
my
down.
brother.
Sit down,
I'm
sit
winning.
down, sit down.
I'm
You
winning.
gotta let Mayor
No,
live.
you're not gonna
Clark.
win this audit.
Clark.
Were we a part of that shot?
No,
We
they-
weren't.
they
That
did
was
their own
y'all.
thing.
Come on, that was you
Y'all
talking
did
that
your
shit.
own thing.
Family though. Hold on, you ain't my brother.
You gotta relax.
Y'all brother.
Y'all part of
With
this
all due
shot.
respect, y'all gotta relax. That was y'all talking shit with each other. Take your shot. Do what you're gonna do. Ask the question.
N.O.R.E, my feelings are hurt.
I would agree with you, right?
No.
I would say this is like a Latino thing, but the thing about it
I'm
is,
Latino too.
You're Latino too.
We're all Latino.
No,
Let's go.
we're all Latinos.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's
what I'm
why-
saying. You just want to
Get
join everybody
another
in?
shot. You gotta get another shot together.
No.
Together.
Seriously? You're not gonna do that? You're not gonna do that?
I gotta relax.
Yo, can I ask
Get
a question?
those,
Wait, can I ask a question? What are you doing after this?
I'm going to see Clark Kent.
Wait,
DJ.
what are you doing after this?
I'm going home.
What are you doing after this?
I'm going to see my brother DJ.
Guess what I'm going to do?
I'm going to see
Fucking
you.
work.
And I'm gonna buy you 2
And guess
bottles
what
at
I'm
the
going
club.
to do right now? Guess what I'm doing right now?
You're working.
And I'm
But
working.
Exactly.
it'll be
Tell 'em.
done in like 10 minutes.
No, but he's gonna go
No.
see you afterwards.
I'm going to see you.
But you'll be hanging while I'm working.
But I gotta also
Define
keep
hanging,
my
though.
life together. Because you know why?
I'm trying to keep my
I'm
life
at a
together
ver-
too. So what's the
I'm
next
at a
question?
very typical moment where
A very typical moment?
yes, where we gotta control our environment where
Drink
we
Champs
at,
vocabulary, please.
and then you know we gotta do, Clark. We have to behave ourselves
Please,
wherever we at.
there's a curve here.
And guess what, Clark?
What up?
Listen, we are getting people back for the Cold Crush Brothers right now.
We're getting them back for that?
Yes.
I know.
Getting back.
I'm confused.
What
with
he
you
means
just
is
said.
getting people back for what they did to the
To the Cockroach Brothers.
Right.
I like that.
You gotta relax.
Let's go. Let's get it. Next
Now that you
question.
think
I'm
about
not gonna
it,
say what I said. Yeah.
I know. You gotta
Next
relax.
question. Let's go.
But listen, and we doing it in the name of hip. Yo, Clark, you know we never had no fake nigga on Drink Champs.
well, you're
We
not
never
going to
had
start
no
today.
corny people on Drink Champs. You know why?
Nah, I'm every
Because-
episode in.
Because you know why? We really want to big up authentic, original hip hop. And what is saying on your fucking hat?
The originals.
You get your shot ready?
Big up to the original.
He won't let me pour it. No, you know what?
Clark,
Come on,
Clark,
Nori, let's go.
You can't do it, Clark. Clark, you cannot
Come on,
be
if you go in, I'll go in. I'm in with you. Let's
You-
go.
come on,
Let's
Clark,
go.
Let's
You
go.
did Rap
Let me
Radar.
pour that for my brother. Yeah, you did Rap Radar.
You did
That
a
was
light
whack.
skin show.
Say that
You
shit.
did Rap
You
Radar.
did a
Come
light
on.
skin show before us.
I do it like, oof, that's gonna hurt my stomach.
That's a legit shot, my brother. That's what's
And
up.
I know you felt bad doing it.
Chichi, get the
I know
yayo.
you was like, N.O.R.E. go. I know. As soon as I called you, you was like, I already know what you're calling for. Right around.
I knew I was going to get cut up. But I didn't feel bad because you curved me, yo.
I never curved you.
You did. I
I
swear.
gotta be honest.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what?
drinking?
I swear to God, I'm going to go
Listen,
back on the
listen.
fucking...
Let me tell you something about sober people.
It's on Twitter.
It's documented.
100%. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show it to him. I wrote him. He was like, I gotta get Clark on the podcast, and I was like, absolutely, I'm down. But don't forget, I know you, Poppy. So as soon as he saw the Poppy is when he was like, yeah, forget it.
But that, nah,
I'm
he was
gonna
being
be honest.
sarcastic. He was being sarcastic.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
I believe that.
I think.
Wait.
You wanna
Hold
tell you
on,
why I
hold on for a
think?
second, Poppy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Listen, you said he was being
love it.
sarcastic. For how long? 7 months?
Okay, respond
Because it
to
took
that.
7 months for him to go, oh shit, you gonna do these niggas podcasts?
That's when he was being
good.
petty.
No.
No, petty wife for
Man,
real.
Don't understand me.
I'm not denying any of the pettiness
So the room.
at all.
If I was that important to be on the podcast, I'd have been third or second.
You gotta relax. Yes, no.
Let's take this shot.
Now we can take a shot there.
Your eyes are ugly as fuck.
That is not a good look, my brother.
Fucking sh-
That was a good segment.
This is when I died.
That is terribly good.
This
It's
is,
too good.
I love
So rock the
Columbia
best vodka on the planet.
No, that is so funny because I wanted this podcast to happen so bad. I text you, N.O.R.E. and was like,
you
yo,
know he got 3,600 sneakers.
stop.
I just want
I got-
one.
You just want one? What size you with?
10 and a half.
Adidas.
Well, Adidas 10 and a half,
Hold on.
regular, everything
Hold
else
on,
10.
hold on.
I'm an Adidas
Is that
freak.
Adidas you got on right now?
No, these are
I'm an
acronym.
Adidas
These are
person.
acronym Nikes.
Yo, do you see your shit?
Nah, it's Adidas?
Nah, acronym Nike, Joe.
Your twin.
I'm an Adidas dude. If you got a hookup,
Clark got the hookup.
but I'm dirty sneaker.
Clark got the hookup on the
Dirty Sneaker
culture.
Club, whatever the fuck that's called. That's me.
No, I fought dumb hard. I was
Morris,
texting
you got
N.O.R.E.
no
on the
weed?
regular, like, yo, Clark is gonna be in Miami this weekend. What's up? I wanted
I
to
was
hear
ready
this.
to RMC. I was ready. I was ready.
We were gonna
Jose
do that
got
on
weed.
I was ready. We saw
I
each
was ready
other.
too, and I said
was
yes.
ready.
No, I was on some
Just
stuff.
didn't work out that way.
I text, you know, I don't never bother N.O.R.E. I text N.O.R.E. like, yo, check this out. Clark is gonna be in Miami this weekend. What's up? I wanted to make this happen.
This Fiji, but from a different
Hey, yo,
That's
hey, yo.
different part of the island.
That's EG water.
Flatbush
This is
bottled
Fuji.
water right
This is
there.
I'm gonna tell you
Fuji.
why it's fucked up. It's not even cold.
It says Fuji.
It's not even cold.
That's Flatbush bottled water.
Oh shit! You're not. Yo, but who was this for? Was this
That
for
was
you?
for me. I thought we were making drinks. I didn't know we were
Oh,
taking
like
shots.
we were gonna make like a Manhattan.
Oh, you? I'll take a drink with you. Yo, Clark Kent.
Now let me ask you a question. Why you get bottled water to put tap water ice in it? Alright, cool. I don't need no ice.
You too philosophical right now.
Jesus Christmas, man.
Why would you do that for? You just ruined my whole
Clark,
Fiji water
Clark,
experience.
You know I'm from the resource room. You know the niggas in the resource room and the special education? That's who I am, Clark. I'm that nigga. I had 4 teachers and 4 students. It was even. Like we were both like, what up?
Y'all was
You were
one-on-one.
both. You said 4, and then he said we were both.
We were both even. Like, I just tell that's what I can't. I'm the most retardedest nigga in the world.
You're the smartest.
That's why they want to kill me. Listen, I'm just telling you.
you say-
They're gonna jump. They're gonna John F. Kennedy me. I'm just saying.
Me.
Yeah. Listen, they're gonna let you live because they're like, that's his man.
He said it was one-on-one.
But I feel like they're gonna kill me.
Nah, bro, I got you.
both
I'm
of
in.
them.
The other media, the media,
It was
niggas-
4 of them and 4 of us, but it was both of them.
4-on-4, one-on-one.
He said 4, and it was 2.
You said 4 and 4, and then you was like both of them. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? Both groups?
Exactly.
We're talking about both groups. I got it. See, I got what you was talking about.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I understood what you was talking
I'm
about.
from the
It just
super resource
sounded
room.
crazy.
The super resource room. You know what I'm saying, Clark?
Yo, Jay, that was the funniest shit ever.
Clark, you did drink champs. You survived. You never brung about any of your personal shit. I know a lot.
Get him.
I'm gonna relax. And you're looking at me, and your lips are getting a little white. That's how I know. That's how I know.
I'm so glad there's a camera that they could know that my lips ain't getting white.
No, in my mind, your lips got white.
What personal?
But listen,
You can't ask me
I
no
love you,
shit that I
Clark.
can't
Clark,
be real
Clark.
about.
You've been there for me from when I stepped into this game.
I love you though.
You stood there with me, and there was one producer on the whole war report because I used to carry a 2.5 on me, and I used to rhyme, and not one producer said, "You gotta relax, yo, homie." And you was the only one. He said,
When he told you to relax, you had the 2.5 in your pocket in the booth?
"No."
The nigga had 2.5 all the time.
Relax.
I know, nigga. You see? Now he's Bobby. He's like,
I'm
hold up,
good.
wait, don't tell them that, Clock.
It's a long
Not
time
no.
ago. It's good.
Well,
Statute of limitations is good.
He was the only one.
definitely a statute
And
of
he
limitations.
told me, he said, "Listen, I'm gonna take the rhyme and I'm gonna chop it up." And that's the first time I ever seen that in my life. That I could actually rhyme and get it all out in one whatever. But then he could take that and say, "Relax, go upstairs and order some pluck you."
So after that advice, you kept doing that way? Or?
No, listen to his records after that one record. After that, he understood song progression. It was verse, hook, verse, hook. Think about it, because after that album, what album you made?
That's what I'm saying. You took that advice and you did it.
Listen. I don't get nothing out of this.
Oh, shit,
I'm big
I
in
shit on
this.
Two drinks.
myself.
2 for 2.
Oh, 2 for 2, man. Pour another shot for that one. Let's do it. Pour another one for that
Let me tell you why this is fucked up, because I got a fucking DJ. Now I gotta go change, man.
No.
one. It's only water.
Is this your third bring us niggas
It's
today?
the fucking champagne.
It's water. It's
We got more. Open more champagne. Goddamn.
Listen, when you DJ, nobody's gonna see your right thigh.
That's that new shit.
Nobody's gonna see your right thigh when you DJ. It's good.
Shit, right here. I'm gonna fight you outside.
It wasn't me. Open that shit up, goddamn.
I'm good. I'm good. You ain't gotta open it. I'm so hot right now.
No, you gotta relax, Clark.
I love.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Clark.
It was really, really nice to
Watch
be
out,
here.
watch out, don't let it drip.
Nah, I swear to God, listen to me, everybody. It was really one of the first producers who actually pulled me to the side and said, "Slime, I understand what you're doing. I get it. But let me structure your shit."
I'm so happy.
And it was you.
Yingling too.
A lot of people credit, Pharrell or Swift,
Oh, thank you.
but they came N.O.R.E. album.
That's dope to hear this.
But you were still learning, because one of the stories. No, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm still learning.
No, I know. But one of the stories that I love from N.O.R.E.
Go ahead, talk.
is that you say that you was counting bars with what, and that's
That's
what
how-
became the hook.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. I love that story.
No. That's how I counted bars.
But think about it.
So Clark get executive producer credit for that?
Absolutely not. No. He's not gonna give that up because he's not gonna look for the check to go cut me for that. But the bottom line, I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say is that moment gave you the ability to look at your songs differently and think songs instead of thinking I'm just gonna be rhyming. I get
Structure.
it.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. I respect it.
And I believe
because
that.
think about it. After War Report, what happened? What? How long? After every 16 bars. 16 bars? What? 16 bars? What?
Huh.
That was the same 16 bar breakup that I don't like to say taught. I'd rather say
fuck that. Go ahead,
helped
talk
them.
about it.
I would
Tom.
rather say help them. Nah, you know why? Because I don't believe that I just believe it was something that he didn't know, but I don't think it was a taught. It was a enlightened. I'm like, yo, look, if you do this, it's a song. The thing is, when you listen to War Report, like I can go back to War Report, and if you listen to War Report, that's a bunch of wild ass records, and then this is one record that makes you go, oh, I get it. I get all of that wild shit when you listen to Closer to This Paper. You just do, because it calms you down and you can hear what he's saying and be like, okay. Before you're just like, I'm as wild as this motherfucker right here. Right. But then when you listen to that, you're like, hold up. He stopped for a second. And he gave you Closer to This. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
It added that balance.
Let me tell you what's even crazier. It was the last record. And the reason why is because, honestly, when it comes to producing, sometimes I can be a little competitive. So I just wanted to hear everything and figure out what can I do that's going to be different from everything I heard. And everything I heard, I was like, oh, this is damn easy. You know why? Because the reason why he came to me was to try to get a single. He was like, yo, give me a single. Yep. So I gave him a single. Funny shit is, it wasn't him as a single, so they went with something else. And it worked out. Because it was him by himself, so it couldn't be a CNN record if it was him by himself. If that record was on War Report, it could have been a single.
Yep.
But it didn't make sense to put a CNN record out without Pone.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, that's the way that worked out. Trust me, if that record had Capone on it, that probably would have been the first single, because it was structured like a record, like a single.
Yes, it was.
And that's what he came to me for. He's like, give me a single, I need a single.
And I was so scared.
And he was scared. But the funny part is,
he had the chicks from SWV coming to the studio. I was like, I wasn't ready.
No, the define
awesome,
scared.
man.
Why was you scared?
No, because
young dude.
Because Clark, you know, he's not. When I say intimidating,
Hey, you were nervous or whatever? Yeah.
This is Clark Kent. This is the guy I heard Danny Dane shot.
Mm-hmm. We ain't even go to Danny Dane. That's crazy.
Man, we haven't even touched that.
Am I going there right now?
Yeah, you have to now. Yeah, you have to. That's the segue. You ain't going nowhere, Clark. So like, you ain't going nowhere.
Back to the beginning. Back to the beginning.
Danny
Dane with I got you, brother. Let's go.
Shot Clark Kent out, and Clark Kent telling me.
If you don't make the DJ show, I got you. Don't worry about it. You good.
Ice, please.
Never. I won't even touch it.
Anyway, Thresher, give it back. So,
you said it's getting closer? It's getting closer? Never gonna happen.
So in my mind,
Danny Dane.
Wow. When I heard they say Clark Kent's coming, because I was the biggest Danny Dane Slick Rick fans in the world. Me.
Adventures of Slick Rick is my favorite album. It's my favorite album ever.
And then, yo, Clark coming to the studio, and I know his name. I'm like, so every producer that ever came to the War Report, like I wanted to shoot them. So I was like,
so you answered my question. The 25 was always on you. Go ahead.
I don't know. I just was like, shut up.
Cause you're an asshole.
Like, yeah, I just like felt
Come mierda.
like I feel like
Come here.
excited.
Come mierda.
Relax, calm it down. So I felt like that. I felt like what? But when Clark came in, was like, but it felt like an OG type of call. It felt like, yo, look, do that. I get that you got it, because he played the beat, and I was just like, let's go. Because that's what I did. The firm shit. What's the firm shit? I'm leaving.
On the next plane.
I did that.
Fire.
As soon as I flew in, and I used to write rounds in jail. So I had all my.
Wait, you fucking up the timeline for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
At what point you did I'm leaving and
I'm leaving was right after the War Report.
That was
Right after.
War Report.
Right after the War Report.
like not War Report is out, like right after you finish.
No, War Report is out.
Okay, so it's out and then you go do that. Okay.
No, War
N.O.R.E's
Report.
hot.
No, I know. I'm just
N.O.R.E's
because the way
hot.
he
You know what the
the way he
crazy
said
part
it
is?
threw me off.
The crazy part is, Cabron and Noriega is hot. But N.O.R.E's high by himself because Pone is locked up.
No.
So he
I
ends
met
up
him
on the
on the promo run in Miami. That's how we meet.
I'm just saying, like that.
That's how we meet. That's how we meet. The promo run in Miami.
Yeah.
He's Dolo. CNN.
He's
comes
having to
to my
promote. He's
to my
having to
store. I have a
promote War
clothing
Report
store,
by himself.
and he comes to my store.
And I don't know if he's ever told you this. He was super stressed promoting War Report by himself.
No,
That's a fact.
I saw him in my store. Super stressed.
Wait, why would I know that and he's not my artist? Because he's my fucking man.
Right.
So I know it wasn't easy promoting CNN when only the N is there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then the C can't speak for the C in the
a lot of weight
CNN
on his
because he's
back.
gone.
A
So
lot
it's
of weight on his
weight.
back, yeah.
So trust me, I don't even know, like, if in his heart he really wanted to be N.O.R.E by himself.
I
You
don't
know what I'm
think so.
saying?
I don't think so.
ever think that
I don't
was.
think so.
Trust me, when the first time I saw it, I was like, that's because Capone is locked up. He don't want to do a solo record. It's just that CNN War Report was so, niggas looked at that shit and was like, nah, that shit's ill. It's almost like he had no choice.
Right.
Because he had to hold it
Very
down.
true.
But I was around then.
Taking over Drink Champs. Should we jump him now or later? Like,
We'll jump him. We could jump him during the show and be ill for the cameras.
No, we still got to go to the Dana Dane. You're not leaving, Clark.
Yeah, you haven't talked
that's-
nothing about Dana Dane, man.
No, I'm here.
have to go.
I'm not
Dana
drunk yet.
Dane was
I don't know how I'm not drunk yet. I don't know how I'm not drunk yet.
Well,
But
if not,
still,
then have a shot. Let's do
You
it.
want a shot?
we can do another one.
Let's do
Only
a
if Clark
shot.
drinks another one.
Yeah,
Actually,
pour
all
it.
three talking
No,
about
no, no, no.
No,
Clark,
no.
Clark,
If
come
it's
on, Clark,
the table,
come
I
on,
do a
Clark.
shot.
It's a table thing, Clark. No, I'm gonna go loud. Oh shit, goddamn.
Trust me, I leave here and it's death to be the penalty.
I might be a drink champ.
Listen to me.
You pour my shot, whatever way it is.
Hand me a
I'm
cup. You
taking
gotta
it.
hand me the cup. I'm not
I
talking to
ain't
you, bro.
yeah.
Punch me in the face.
I got a
Got it.
DJ.
So what?
Yo.
Let Tony touch DJ another 20 minutes.
Yo, Clark.
Rich,
I'll
Tony,
be
and D
honest,
Nice can
Clark.
take 20 minutes extra.
D nice.
It's all right.
You was one of the
Shout out
first
to D Nice,
people
who I love.
who came to me, told me how to do a show.
Here you go, brother.
You.
Let me pour Clark's. Hold
I'm not
on.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Where's your cup, Clark?
You told me how to do a show. You respected
I'm
me.
legend right now.
You came
I'm legend
with
right
me.
now.
Even when I was smoking weed, and you was like, I hate that shit. And you always hung out with me. And Clark Kent, tonight, we're gonna fucking respect you,
Thank you. I
We
appreciate
honoring
that.
you, man.
and we're gonna fucking honor you tonight, Clark Kent.
Nigga.
My
I'm
brother.
sorry.
Drink that,
You
baby.
see that USA jersey
that's
you got
between
on?
You were gonna
guys.
accidentally.
Wait,
You were gonna
wait.
accidentally
Wait,
scratch.
wait, wait.
You were
see
gonna
that
accidentally
USA
scratch like
jersey
4
you got
records.
on right now?
This is not a USA jersey.
No,
This is an all-star jersey.
Relax.
I'm an
Yo,
all-star.
he's very offended by you saying that.
This is the all-star of hip hop
Yes, it
in
is.
our mind. And you know what? You are one of the most DJs that we.
You're the most DJs. All of them.
You my
We're the
brother. You were the
most.
most DJ ever. Whatever that means, you were the
Let me
most
live.
DJ
I like
ever.
most DJs. I actually liked it.
I know, but you coming at me a little bit.
You were the most.
sideways.
You were the
You
most
got
DJ ever.
Alright. So listen, Clark. We're gonna honor you fucking tonight. We're gonna continue to fucking honor you. Because you know why?
Why?
You fucking deserve it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I don't know what I'm about to salute with you.
Chichi, get the yayo.
You're wrong glass. You gotta
No,
get
where's
this shot.
your-
Get the shot.
where's
Get the
your
shot,
shot?
brother. Get the
Shot.
shot,
Let's do
brother.
a
I poured
shot.
you a heavy shot. Let's go.
Chichi, get the yayo.
TC, get the yayo.
Magahaya bing bong.
Magahaya ping pong.
I
All
feel like
that. I listen
I feel
every day,
like
every week. I listen. Let's
The
go.
face I put on, I feel like it's my baby mom's from the Bronx.
Fuck it. Let's go. I am not going to the club tonight. I am so happy I changed my flight to 6 o'clock in the evening.
That's all you, right? That's all you to the
That's
head.
all him.
That's all you to the
That's
head.
all. That's all Clark. Shout the mayor, the poor.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
Clark.
I'm gonna be destroyed by the time I'm
No,
on
you're
that
the
set.
best set you
No,
ever
you were
had.
gonna
gotta
accidentally
ask you,
scratch
that
like
shit
9
goes
records
funky.
tonight.
What is the best brand?
The breast.
Sneaker
brand. Oh, sorry,
brand.
sorry.
Best sneaker brand?
It's Nike. I gotta throw it
Oh, I
out.
like that.
What's
though.
the what's the best brand? The
I like
best
that.
sneaker brand?
I like that.
That's a
Adidas.
that's
say Nike.
nah. That's a
I'm an Adidas.
I hear you.
That's a
Adidas.
Pharrell send me some shit, but
Adidas
until
is
I
the
get
best.
it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to question.
No,
Pharrell
I
and
need
them
that. No,
niggas.
my brother, listen, hold on. Let me interject real
He
quick.
sent me some shit. He told me
N.O.R.E,
it's money.
N.O.R.E, hold on.
I didn't tell you?
N.O.R.E, what size
I
you
forgot.
with?
Why are you having a Dominican conversation on the
No,
side?
I got
N.O.R.E.
Dominican conversation.
N.O.R.E, what size you with?
I I'm telling you,
No. You I forgot. See, it just hit me just now.
Man,
I'm not drunk. No. Hold on, brother. You got the Pharrell plug. That's the real Adidas plug. I need that. Shout out to Pusha T, who's my man, and I get them things in the mail. You have the Pharrell plug. That means you got the human races with the Japanese writing on them. No, I'm calling you out right now. No. Listen.
I'm
This sounds like it changes lives.
Clark, this ain't even your interview right now. This ain't even your interview right now, Clark. Hold on, bro.
Feedback, brother. What's the feedback?
No, I need you.
Sounds like
Pause.
Don't pause that. I need you.
No,
I'm not pausing. I need you.
No, I respect you.
there's no pausing in
But
that.
listen, here's the problem.
We're Puerto Rican. You Puerto Rican and black, I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. We Puerto Rican.
I didn't pay attention.
Your hands are
Te
eating each
necesito,
other.
hermano, te necesito ahora, por favor.
I did not pay attention.
Nigga don't speak no goddamn Spanish.
Forget it.
Forget it.
No, I
He
need
might
you.
speak more Italian. Speak to me in Italian.
I know you got Pharrell on speed dial. I need you.
Pause.
No, I'm not pausing. Clark, stop. We're too old for that pause shit right now. I need you, brother.
I believe that too.
Did not do that.
Go on.
You're an asshole, right?
You gotta relax.
No. It's no relax. I need you. I need that plug.
I did not.
No,
this
but now
is
you know it's
serious,
real. You have the plug. This is the shit that y'all rappers don't understand.
This is when the
Y'all
sneaker meets the road.
Y'all really got cheat codes. I need you, bro.
So listen, he told me my package is gonna arrive on Monday.
Oh, Jesus Christ, where the fuck are we right now?
We're Hazardous Sounds, and I need the plug. Chill,
You gotta
bro.
relax, Clark.
You're gonna DJ in a little while. You're gonna accidentally scratch like 9 records because you're halfway through a bottle of Patron.
Hold on.
Listen.
I just want to get things clear. We're gonna go past my hotel.
Let him mercy.
You're gonna drive me to
Fiji
the.
water?
Hold on, stop, wait.
No,
Paul, I said you're gonna drop me to the hotel.
I got you.
He's talking to
Even
you.
if Mr. Lee is busy, I got you. Uber XL, I got you.
No.
You got you. Truck, whatever you want. I got you. Listen,
Why can't I just say what? Okay, fine. It's all good.
listen, brother.
It's killing me right
No, because right now, I don't care about your ride back to the hotel. I care about N.O.R.E. and Pharrell.
DJ Clark can't have some. You care about Pharrell. Paul.
No, I care about Pharrell. It's my hero right now. Listen.
And the packages being thrown
Yeah,
out.
pause, packages, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, N.O.R.E. don't even want to talk about this because he said packages. He don't even want to talk about this.
No, you talk about the
No, the
package.
text messages will be so extra
gotta
tonight.
relax.
No, the texts will be so extra tonight. I need you.
I'll leave it to y'all. Brooklyn
the
Bronx
package.
niggas. I love y'all.
He just called you a Bronx nigga. Hold on.
No, he
Brooklyn
said Brooklyn
Bronx.
Bronx nigga.
I heard Bronx.
That's all you're gonna ever hear.
Am I drunk? I heard Bronx.
might be drunk.
Drunk facts. Drunk
I'm
facts.
not drunk. I heard Bronx. Rewind that. I heard
Everybody
Bronx.
else.
Let's hit that shit one time.
I'm gonna hit it. There you go. I hit it.
God,
No, sir,
hit
never.
it too.
Hit it. Just hit it. Just hit it. Just
Never
hit
worry,
it.
30
Just
seconds.
do it through your nostril. Through your nostril. It's okay.
No.
Yo, Clark
If
Kent.
contacts is really high, I'm fucked up right now.
Yo, Clark Kent, the
Yes,
mayor
sir.
Bob. The mayor of all sneakers. You got 37,800.
3,600.
37,800 is an amazing number.
That's a great number. I agree with
If you got
whatever
to
it
that
is.
number, you're killing the game, my friend.
You fucking ill, B.
I want to respect sneaker currency.
Currency. He changed it from culture because he's smart. You smart, my friend.
Relax.
He's catering to everybody's ideology here.
Yo, wait a minute. Is he gone?
No, he's good. He's good.
Relax.
He's
Clark.
fucking gone.
No, that's his act.
fucking
You don't know his act?
Oh, that's his
I
act?
want a
That's
Drink
his
Champs medal.
That's his act. Keep going with the act, buddy.
You gotta relax. But listen,
Let's take another shot.
I'm in.
Let's go.
The fuck are you talking about?
Fucking
I'm not drinking no more. I don't give a
Where the
fuck
bottle
what y'all
at? Hold on,
say.
where the bottle at? I'm drunk. Where the bottle at? Oh, here.
I'm in if Kent's in.
With all due respect, I'm not drinking. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
You're drinking one more shot.
I'm from Brooklyn. None of
give me
y'all
a cup.
niggas can tell
Give me a
me what to
glass.
do.
You gotta relax to the Brooklyn shit.
I mean, I don't think Brooklyn has anything
You
to do
can't have
with
a
this.
drink with your brother? Your brothers?
the
Plural?
Brooklyn shit worked in the 90s.
You know what? You wanna know what's
You say
crazy?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Like peer pressure don't fuck with me. Like
It never
I'm
fuck
not.
with
relax.
Let's go.
We're amongst peers.
When you say
You know what's funny? I'm not even
you gotta
listening. I'm just
relax.
pouring Clark's shot.
And you're gonna lose, B. I'm not drinking.
Oh, what, you
that
guys
shit.
biting each other? Cálmate.
This dude wanna bite me.
Eso está
Like, what kind of
loco.
shit is that? No, I'm not drinking no more.
It's an empty glass right there. Come on.
Chichi, ¿qué te
Y'all
digo?
dead. Yo, you, what's really good, big?
We good? We ready?
Yeah,
come
B,
on,
I
bro,
love
let's
you.
go.
You know that.
I love you too.
I'm left
brother.
out? You don't love me no more?
Everybody loves each other. Awkward. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. You got your glass right there. Come on. Clark, for real? Vamos. Mira. Déjalo suave con take it easy. Vámonos.
Oh, no, we're gonna take it easy, man.
Clark, where you
You're gonna accidentally scratch 9 records. Let's go.
Clark, where your glass?
With all due respect, this is a motherfucker who has nothing to do right now.
Make him DJ.
I changed my flight to fly home with you. Let's go. Come on.
B.
Listen, check this out. You're my brother. Fuck pause. Let's go.
Raise up. Electric Boogaloo.
Yo, N.O.R.E, if I don't get a podcast behind this shit, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
is that what you're
'cause
vying for
I'm
right
really
now?
vying for it. Se jodió. I'm really
You're
going
gonna
for a
ruin your liver on that
podcast. Listen, I know you're a little fucked up, but remember this podcast was legend. I was a part of this.
We doing it.
Talk to the sober guy over here.
You're
That's
sober?
right. That's right. EFN.
No, I'm gonna call you
So
tomorrow.
Clark,
I really need this plug.
Clark.
You're out?
Clark.
You missed what I said. Go ahead.
Joey
No, get my headphones
badass.
on.
What about Joey?
That's
Joey
not.
Badass?
What do you think?
Shout out to Static
I like
Selector.
Joey. He
That
gets
Style
busy.
He's
P
dope,
record.
man.
That,
He can
that
rhyme his
Styles
ass
P
off.
record is crazy.
Talk
You heard
about
that
it.
shit?
He can rhyme his ass
Styles
up.
P? No, that shit
That's,
was Joey.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Joey Badass.
What part of Brooklyn is he from?
Flatbush, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Is it Flatbush? Yeah, I think he's from Flatbush.
He
Joey
got
Badass gets busy.
He got a joint with J. Cole, and he got a joint with Styles P. Both of them shits is legend. Shout out to Static Selector. Them shits is legend.
Stats Lester produce them both.
I don't know if he produced them or not. He produced Styles P's joint, though. I know that.
Joey's dope.
Where were you going with this?
I was just asking you, I heard about Cassia.
What? Wait.
What you said?
I'm your business partner right now.
And I
but
don't
I
know what the
definitely
fuck
didn't
you just
understand what
said.
the fuck you just
Hip
said.
hop
man.
questions.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay, keep
Now I
going.
understood.
Who's
I
next?
understood.
Pause.
You gotta relax.
No, I didn't understand. It's not it. Hajab is the best. And I was like, I don't speak Mangahayabing Mang language. You say Hajab is the best. Chichi, get the
If I go to the club tonight, I'm gonna break somebody's jaw. I promise you.
Wait, you're gonna break somebody's jaw?
Promise you.
In here? In our
No. I said if I go, I said
We got you the air conditioner and you're gonna break
No,
somebody's
I
jaw?
keep it 100. I'm
With all due
fucked up
respect,
right
you
now.
did not get us the air conditioner. They got you the air conditioner. Move the shit over here, yo.
Cálmate, brother. The air conditioner is amazing. If my hair was wet, it would be dry right now.
You gotta relax, Clark.
Listen, you know what?
Gotta relax.
On some G shit,
I'm good.
Just
I'm
have
not,
some
I'm
weed.
not gonna make it to Puff Party tonight. I'm gonna go to your party.
We going to
tonight.
all parties.
Oh,
What the
fucking
fuck is
Lord.
going on?
Allparties.com.
I got your word.
You ain't gonna worry for nothing.
I got your word. No, come on, Eno.
No, it's no word.
Yo.
I was telling you, I'm
Listen,
going everywhere.
I changed my
N.O.R.E.
flight to 6 in
Gotta
the
relax.
evening.
Just what are we at? Where are we at right now?
Dana Dane.
Yeah,
I ain't
Hazmat
forget
Studios.
Dana Dane.
Let's make some noise for Hazmat Studios, goddamn.
Dana Dane.
that hurt
I
my
need the
ears.
Dana Dane stories.
Why?
Why not?
You
Dana
haven't
Dane.
said anything about Dana Dane. Please,
Nothing.
brother.
Can you talk about Dana
Yeah,
Dane?
you can't
I
drink
saw
the
that.
water.
I saw that.
Can
You
talk about
can't
Dana
drink the water
Dana
unless the
Dane
top is
was
off.
fan.
You want to drink chips?
Dana Dane was fan.
Dana
Talk about
Dane.
Dana Dane. What happened
Dana
with Dana?
Dane, my guy.
How did that happen?
It happened because I was DJing at a talent show at Washington Urban High School, and his record had just dropped. And he came to the school, and he was going to perform for the crowd. And he asked me if I could drop the record. And the way that I dropped the record made him say, "Yo, you know that was perfect. Do you think you could like do that for me at another place?" Pause. That little sex pack right there. But anyway, he asked me if I could, DJ for him at another place, and I said sure. And I did, and from that point on, I was his DJ.
Dana Dane.
Dana Dane. But you have to
Dana
understand,
Dane was fan.
Dana Dane met me being DJ.
You scare me, N.O.R.E.
You gotta relax.
Dana Dane met me being
Do that
DJ
again.
Clark Kent.
What?
He met me being DJ Clark Kent. I was already DJ Clark Kent when he met me, so it wasn't a he put me on thing. It was a he was like, yo, can you come along?
With fame.
What fame?
Yep.
Dana.
Dana Dane with fame, here to entertain. By the time I leave, you remember my name. Dana Dane with fame. Dana Dane with fame. Dana Dane with fame.
Go back and forth, guys. Just keep it going. Just keep it going.
Next question.
Go,
I got a million questions. Because I want the world to hear what I know.
Alright, you gotta relax.
No, it's your show. I'm good.
No, you better go. I gotta take a piss.
Oh shit.
Yeah, keep talking.
Did I get a job? Did I get a job?
Go for it. I'm there. I'm here with you.
So there was no. You can't ask nothing. You're the interviewee. I'm the interviewer. So there was a point in life
Talk about the
when
beginning
you told the world that Jay-Z was the best MC ever.
100%.
You told Grandmaster Caz that.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you told Melly Mel that too.
I didn't necessarily tell them both because I was trying to tell them both. What I did was I said at the New Music Seminar while the MC battle was going on
Was that a Jack the Rapper thing, or did you just
New Music Seminar.
conferences back then.
Jay was with me, and I turned and I said to him, "By the way, this is the best MC in the world." Then we kept going with the MC battle, and by the time the battle was over, Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel were off to the side of the stage, and these are my guys. Like I've known Grandmaster Caz for a lot of my life. And Melly Mel for a lot of my life.
Which are the originators.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Grandmaster Caz was the first best MC ever.
That's why I brought this up.
Yeah.
So he says, "Yo, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?" And Mel was like, "Nigga, you see me standing here? Like, how the fuck are you just gonna say some crazy shit like that?" And you have to understand, like, these are guys that I have respect for, and I look at like, nah, you guys are the forefront of the culture. Think about this: if there's no message, there's no gangster rap.
There's a lot of things in hip-hop.
No. A lot of things would have happened, but that was the record. When he said what he said on the message,
Which,
and the fact
quote unquote, what it might have been called, they were calling it reality rap.
it was reality rap, but all gangster rap is reality rap.
Right.
So my thing is, if you don't hear this first reality rap record, do you ever get to CNN? Do you ever get to NWA? Do you ever get to Schoolie D? No, you don't.
No.
The first reality rap record that you can know that broke through and made it.
They did White Lines too, right?
Yeah, but that was after the message.
No, but I mean, it's in that lineage.
No, it's not. That lineage don't matter. What matters is the message was made. People heard a child.
So whenever I
was
say
born
fuck
with no
that shit.
No.
Whenever I say fuck that shit, this guy sucks.
No. The bottom line is, on a record, you heard Pretty Lady Living in a Bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You heard Maytag. You heard all kinds of crazy shit on this one record that wasn't, yeah, we're gonna go to the party, we're gonna pop bottles, we're gonna get drunk, and we're gonna have a party. Because every record before that was that.
Yeah.
Until Melly Mel and Duke Booty made the message.
Right.
So gangster rap changes. Anything that you would have said was reality became gangster rap, which is corny because it should all be called reality rap.
No, but,
or just rap,
but
period.
after you told them Jay was the best ever,
Right.
or was gonna be the best ever,
Right.
how long after did they sit there and tell you that they agree with you?
Oh, maybe about 3 years later, there was a Zulu. There was a Zulu anniversary conference, and
was it in the Bronx?
No, it was actually in Manhattan.
Okay.
And
Damn.
And Grandmaster Caz had a table in it where he was selling.
Caz them were Zulu?
They
were Zulu?
Yeah.
Caz.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. No, Caz Zulu.
So
all day long.
All of like Grandmaster Caz had a table full of tapes of Fearless 4, Fantastic 5, Furious 5, current Force MCs, Cold Crush Brothers. He had this table where he was selling actual cassette copies of the old school jams that were on tapes back in the days at the Zulu anniversary. And I walked into the Zulu anniversary and I see Kaz and I'm like, damn, I don't know if I could speak to my man who I've known since I was a young boy. Is he gonna still be like, what up? And he was like, yo, let me talk to you. And I'm like, shit. So we go over to the side. He was like, yo, I just want to tell you something, man. You was right about Jay-Z. And I was like, shit. So everything I was trying to tell y'all, like, dude is like really that deal. Like, nobody would listen to me. And understand me, like, Jay-Z had come out, second album, we rocking. Nobody could tell me anything. You can say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. I knew I was right. Jay-Z's killing it. And then Grandmaster Caz says, yo, you was right about Jay-Z. To me, that damn near was my Grammy, because he's Grandmaster Caz. He's the first MC that I looked at and was like, he's the best. Even though rap would look at Melly Mel and go, he was the best, I looked at Caz and was like, I really like Melly Mel, but I think he's the best. So the first best MC came to me and said, yo, you was right about Jay-Z. KRS-One tried to tell me I was bugging when I was talking about Jay-Z. He did. We was in the studio. We were at
See, I
Unique.
never heard this.
But that could have been his ego as a
I never heard this. That guy.
that he knew he was dope.
No,
and his
please-
ego.
please
say
say Club.
otherwise.
I never
KRS-One
heard
was
this
making a record called Five Boroughs, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put the DOS effects on it. I was like, yo, you should put Jay-Z on it. He was like, why? And I was like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I said, dog, Jay-Z is that nigga. Like, he was like, I don't know what you see, Clark. And I was like,
Are you talking about from Brooklyn?
yeah, understand me, he was making a record called Five Boroughs. So it would have been somebody from Brooklyn, you know, Staten Island, Queens, Long Island, you know what I'm saying? He chose DOS, and I was looking at him like, dog, I'm not mad at you choosing DOS because they from Brooklyn, so I'm not mad, period. But dog, like, Jay-Z is an inferno. Like, you might want to use it. He was like, why? I don't get it. And I was just like,
Agree to disagree.
he should have moved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, what the fuck are you listening to that you can't say that dude is super nice? Like, he's not nice on a regular level. He's like nice on a level that you can't even come close to. Like, he's like nice somewhere else. Like, if there's an alternate Earth, Jay's there by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck nice are you talking about? So when you say that to me, you have to understand, I'm the guy who's standing in front going, nah, nigga, you can't fuck with Hov. But then you tell me that, like, you, what? Come on, stop it, man. You deserve a smack on the hand for that. Like, let your jealousy move out the way.
You gotta relax.
Doors open.
What's right?
You gotta relax.
I just want you to like,
Who is he? You
gotta go
relax. In human life.
go ahead, man.
Look at something.
You don't know what you was talking about?
Do you want me to tell him to relax right now?
Tell him.
What?
You gotta relax.
Just tell him.
You gotta relax.
No, just tell him.
Look.
What
You
up?
gotta relax.
I'm relaxing.
High five.
My nigga.
Yo, Clark Kent. There's anything better that we continue to praise and respect. And your presence has brought us to the Drink Champs. And we love you. We love everything you represent. We love everything you had a part to be a part of. And you,
What the fuck are you doing, yo?
Come on, guys.
gotta
Let my
relax.
friend talk over here, man.
Gotta relax. We love everything that Clark Kent is a part of.
Gotta work, man.
Clark Kent, he's sitting here like a red devil blood. God damn it.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
I have no
You're
clue.
in the gang world. Fuck it.
Yo,
Yeah, cause he.
I would like to say, N.O.R.E, thanks for having me. Mayor, thanks for convincing me to do this shit. EFN, you know you my nigga. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about right now. Blood gang shit.
Right.
Like, thank you for having me.
You went too far.
Damn, the mics just went out. The mics just went out.
Something you do when I don't know. This feedback.
The mics just
Clark
went
Kent.
out.
Put your elbow on it.
Clark Kent, thank you for being here.
It was a blessing.
Drink Chance Army. You one of the very first people who sat down with me and told me, relax.
So you had to make a record about it.
Do 600 bars.
Yo, wait. Hey, y'all need to do a record together now.
Yeah.
You gotta relax.
No, shut the
Well,
fuck up.
You gotta relax.
Calm down, buddy.
Let's make that happen.
Like,
I love you,
Let's
dog.
make that happen.
Please calm down.
We doing it already. That's
All
what
right,
I'm saying.
then I'm a fucking prophet.
You gotta relax.
I wish the AC was right here.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm throwing a cigarette out.
No AC, no clock.
I'm not going front. Just
Trust me, no AC, no clock.
No AC, no
I'm not the manager, but no AC,
Yo,
no
Clark,
clock.
No AC, no
Yes, sir.
thank you so much.
thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you for having me. Yo, Mayor.
And I know this was a pleasure.
N.O.R.E said
brother.
thank you for having it.
Nah. 1 year anniversary. I'm proud to
1 year
be a part of
anniversary.
it.
Nah, it's
Thank
official.
you.
1 year anniversary.
Thank you so much. Nah, I appreciate you.
And listen, Clark.
I just want to say thank you for having me here, and it's an honor to be your 1 year anniversary guest.
Let's take a shot to that.
No shots.
Yo, look.
Yo,
That's how
listen,
you know.
listen.
You know he from the Bronx.
That nigga's out of his
He ain't
fucking mind.
shit.
You know what
I
he
ain't
is?
shit.
He just
Yo,
No. I officially ain't shit for real.
no, he really
we
ain't.
taking a
For real,
shot.
I ain't
We
shit.
taking a shot.
No, y'all are taking
no,
a
I ain't
shot.
shit.
I'm not taking a shot. Y'all
No,
niggas is
Clark,
dead.
you gotta relax.
I ain't shit.
Clark, you gotta
I'm walking
relax.
away from this table.
We gotta take pictures,
We
videos.
gotta take pictures.
Come
With all
on,
due
buddy.
respect, we're gonna take pictures
Let's
and
go,
all
let's
the
go,
video
let's
that
go.
you
Come on,
want.
let's go.
I'm not taking a
Make some
shot.
noise for Clark Kent, motherfucker.